How hard it is to get rid of a woman who actually likes you, who actually respects you, who actually loves you? Do you know how hard it is to get rid of that woman?
Yeah, hey, when it come to dating, ain't no holding back. Here to give the game, no cap, so you know the facts. Steve the Dean, Mr. Lucario, time to show him how it go. Ain't no playing around, get it poppin', yo. April MC in the chat, you know she gon' hold it down. It's the dopest show around, didn't know, you know it now. We teaching game, yeah, this is a movement. No need to delay, homie, you gon' have to tune in. Let's go.
You don't need to lie. You don't need tricks, pickup lines, and stupid-ass gimmicks. It's weak and shows you think more like a woman than a man. This program will help you get over inferiority, shyness, and lack of self-confidence and feelings of worthlessness. So, if you're ready to change your life and reach your dreams and become the man you want to be, this is the show for you.
Yo. What's poppin'?
We're in the building. We're here, man. We're here. What's going on? My dog, Lucario, what's up with you, brother?
I'm chilling, man. Chilling, just out here enjoying life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Enjoying life in this game, man. Oh, man, it's a beautiful thing when you have this game, man. It's a beautiful thing. So, we appreciate everybody in here, guys. If you guys have a question, the lines are open, 833-859-8744. So, Lucario, before we start, what's going on with you, brother? What's happening with you, man?
I'm good, man. You guys just got to make sure that you guys go to shoplucario.com and badboymembership.com. Make sure you join the Bad Boy membership so you can step up your game. Y'all already know how we do. So, yeah, what's going on with you, man?
Nothing, dog. Guys, all my dogs out here. Forget we got a show now, and then we have one later on tonight at 9 East. So we always going to keep pushing the game out. Lucario and I in all the ways we possibly can. Shout out to the First Lady April MC in the building and also the moderators. We appreciate all you guys out there, man. Got a question, go ahead and put a Q. But today we're talking about 9 habits every man should adapt in the next 60 days. And the reason I'm saying, Lucario, we got to kind of go charge 2025. I mean, we're it's already, we're at the tail end. A lot of guys have wasted a lot of time away. Lucario, I'm sure, let's talk about it. I'm sure you have guys that what we call bird watch, and they just sit around and they watch us for months and they just don't do anything. They just waste their life away and waste time away. And this is going to be for the guys to kind of prepare themselves now for 2026. But what say you on this?
Exactly. This is why you guys got to get, serious about this game so that you guys can, really step up your shit. And then in the new year, really get on top of what you guys got to get on top of. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and that's what we're going to be discussing today. And most, Lucario, most of these guys out here always talk about changing their lives, but few actually do it. They talk about, the money they want to make. They want to talk about, they want to get better with women. They want to get confidence. They want to do all these things. And all of a sudden, they just don't do anything at all. They feel like just sitting around taking notes, sitting around watching. Now, again, don't get us wrong. The information that you give, Miles and Zag and 50 and Dre and Boss Mac and Rosebud, myself, a lot of these young men think that that's actually the game. That's just showing you how much game we have. What say you, brother?
Right. And the thing is that, when you guys watch us on YouTube, you're just only getting little nuggets, man. I'm telling y'all need to, get some coaching. You understand? Get some behind the scenes information, because then that's going to really step up your game at the end of the day. Because, a lot of you guys, what happens is, and this even happened on the show the other day with me and Miles did, where a guy called up, and what happened is that he misinterpreted what we're talking about, and then he's making mistakes. And this is why you guys need to get coaching, because y'all hear us on these videos and then you think you know everything about what we're talking about, and then you misinterpret it, and then you end up making more mistakes. So this is why we tell you guys to really, get some coaching out here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We're trying to help you guys out here to go into the unknown and really get your lives together. And y'all guys can do that. I mean, like I said before, y'all have to kind of let this year go. You've wasted 10 months already, but and they still have the same problems. And again, Lucario, it's just, we always try to show them that when you learn a game, you don't have problems with women That you, again, a great man like Mr. Jibril Lucario always said that it's hard to actually get rid of women when you actually have game. So hard to get rid of them. They don't want to go. They know how to stand in line. And this is not a dictatorship, but the thing is that these young men have to learn there's certain things, because most of these guys don't fail the card because they lack talent. They just fail because they lack this thing that you and I learned in the game, and that is structured. Let's talk about it.
Right, exactly. And the thing is, when you have game, you're going to have structure in your life. And then you have structure in your life, then women that come into your life are going to also have structure. And this is why the woman gravitates to you, listens to you, follows you, because she sees that structure and she wants to be a part of that program. So if you guys are not out here really, understanding how to, structure your life and have that program, it's going to be hard for you to really attract women out here.
Sidebar, one thing that is weird to me that I also notice, and I want to ask you, do you ever notice this yourself? You ever notice that? Have you ever had guys that learn from you? They get a little bit of the game, then they get a little bit of pussy, and then all of a sudden they just run off, and because they're in a relationship, and then they think because they're in a relationship they shouldn't be studying the game, and because they don't have the game, they lose the woman. Then they all of a sudden want to study and stuff. Have you ever had that?
Oh yeah, they go back and forth and jump in and out, because the thing is, a lot of guys will try to put the game on like a coat. You know what I'm saying? Like they think, or a hat. They're like, oh well, let me try on this game stuff today, and then I'll and they put it down, and then they come back next week and like, oh, let me pick up this game stuff again, and it's like, that's not how shit works. You know what I'm saying? So this is what makes you guys lose, because the reason why you even think about doing anything is because you're just looking at the woman. So you see another woman you're attracted to. Now you want to, think about the game and all of that. But remember, we tell you the game ain't about women. So when you understand that, you understand working on yourself consistently every day, 25 hours a day, 8 days a week type shit.
And even on Sunday. But that's the thing about structure. See, Lucario, they have a weird structure. They learn how to lose. Their structure is learning how to be lazy. Their structure is waking up with no idea what they want to do. And all they do is, unfortunately, for a lot of young men, they run through life, Lucario. They're always reacting to life versus creating their life. And that's the beautiful thing about what you and I do. And that's something that draws women in. Women want creation. You know what I mean? Women want somebody, because, I'm going to start pushing in 2026 how savage women are, Lucario, because these women are savage to weak people. And they are they're very submissive to men. But if you're running around reacting to women, reacting to Red Pill, reacting to Manosphere, reacting to reaction videos versus creating, what are you going to do when you get around a woman, Lucario?
Right, exactly. So the thing is, they're going to be reacting to the woman because, they don't know how to actually be men and be the one that the woman is reacting to. And that's the thing you guys got to understand, why it's important to understand game, because when you have game, women are going to be reacting and responding to you, and so what to do for the next step to make shit happen in your favor. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, and we always love to and we always nice people. We always welcome red pill people in. Shout out, can everybody say hi? We got a red pill guy in there. Shout out to the red pill. It's always great to have you asexual guys in there that love thinking about men in here. We appreciate you in here, buddy. But look, man, you are always going to lose when you got your name like that, buddy. You need to learn the game, man, and learn structure. And this is, again, this is why that young man has had a fucked up, bad 10 months, because he's following theory, Lucario. And the worst thing about even that young man who put that name into his thing, who's asexual, is that they crave comfort more than greatness. And the comfort they crave is complaining, being a victim, blaming women, and never taking accountability. The greatness that you and I have is that we're accountable for all of our actions that we have. What say you on that, Lucario?
Yeah, the thing is that, when you are a man who has game, right, you're looking at all the things you're doing and understanding why you get what you get based on the work you put in or based on how you move in. So that's why we take accountability. Guys who are, red pill and all this other stuff want to point fingers at women, cry about what women are doing, and all this other crazy stuff. And that's why they end up losing.
Exactly, guys. If y'all, and again, guys, we're here for you guys. If you got a question, please put a Q. Lines are open for you gentlemen out here. And listen, gentlemen, I understand that y'all feel that, you know what, your voice is not important, but we are trying to show you guys your voice is important to you. And as long as you sit and do what you are never going to get the woman, because as long as you wait for motivation, Lucario, they wait for permission. Mm-hmm. They wait for validation. And the worst part about it, Lucario, they wait for this thing called the right time. In their life, I'll wait tomorrow to do it, or, I'll wait later on to talk to her. They think that the game is about a right time. There is no right time. What say you on that, Lucario?
Mm-hmm. Right, because it's going to be a right time for them. Because if you're sitting here waiting for the time, you're going to be waiting forever because you're hesitating the whole time because you're scared to make moves. So you gotta be able to do things now. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop waiting for the right, because the right time's never going to come. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, and they have waited. I mean, a lot of these young men, y'all have waited even for 11 months, and you're still the same person. And your frustration, you cannot get mad at women when it is you guys out there sitting around waiting for life to actually happen to you. And again, the thing is that what women love, you know what? I won't even say love about us, Akari. They kind of hate it about us because they hate that we have a plan. They hate that we put things in motion. They hate that we always challenge women and we always show and force them to be better women around us. What say you, Lucario, on that, brother?
Right, exactly. And the guys who don't have game do the opposite. They just take women as they are. They follow the woman. They kiss her ass. They do whatever she says, just so that they can get some pussy. And then they wonder why they have issues with women. It's terrible.
Oh yeah, and gentlemen, if y'all got a question, guys, put a Q&A. Lines are open. Appreciate all you guys in here. And this is why we want y'all guys to understand what's going on, because what we want you to do is we want you to really start to draw a line in the sand. And, we're not saying that you're lazy, but you're just too distracted by your need for women. You're too afraid to actually face yourself in the mirror. And again, what the change for, even I throw it to Lucari, the change for us never happened in public. It always happened in silence. It happens privately. It happens when no one's watching, because, Lucario, people look at, okay, you and I would probably say Michael Jordan. They would probably say LeBron, but Michael Jordan's greatness is not what you see on the basketball court. His greatness is doing the things that no one else is doing while everybody else is sleeping, Lucario, and being lazy and doing nothing. He's grinding and busting his ass. What's the humor?
Right, exactly. And that's the thing that a lot of guys don't understand. They don't see the behind the scenes. You see what I'm saying? So the problem is that men who have game make it look easy. You know what I'm saying? The issue is, though, is that you don't understand the work that was put in for it to look easy. And then so the thing is, you think you can just jump in, and things are just going to work out in 24 hours, you know what I'm saying? Even though your whole life you've been having issues. So this is why we tell you guys that you got to really put in that work, or else nothing's really going to happen for you.
Right. And Lucari, when these young men don't put in the work, they don't understand how treacherous. Again, I'm not trying to scare them, but women can be treacherous, man. I'm letting them know, man, y'all are dealing with a lot of cutthroat women that don't care. They can be very, very cutthroat to you, but very submissive. Let's talk about that real quick, because a lot of guys don't understand that. A lot of guys assume that every woman, that if she's cutthroat to one guy, that she is going to be cutthroat to everybody. Let's talk about that. Have you ever had a situation, Corey, where you met somebody where everyone's like, stay away from her, Lucario, stay away, and then she's all butter on you, dog.
Exactly. Because I've seen this, happen where I remember I was with this chick, and she got on the phone with a dude, and basically like
Yell at him and shit.
like,
Yeah.
like shitted on him, and I'm just like, damn, this shit is hilarious. And the dude is sitting there, like double, triple texting her, calling her, all this other stuff. But she's just treating him like shit. But when it comes to me, she's never like that. And so this is why I tell you guys, women act different ways towards different guys. And that's what I'm saying, where a woman will tell you how she views you based on how she's acting towards you. Is that simple?
Oh, absolutely. And that's why we always tell you guys out there, you can't look at women for what they are around other people. But we're saying for you guys out here, today should be the beginning of your journey. We don't want you to build habits, because that's all you already created, Lucario. See, people don't understand. People don't get, if you're not in the game, all you're doing is learning how to lose. You know what I mean? All you're doing is learning how to be a victim. You're learning how to be lazy. You're learning how to just not want to win. And people don't think, people think just because they're not learning anything, Lucario, they don't realize they're actually learning something. They're really learning how to lose. But what say you on that, man? Right,
exactly. And the thing is that you're learning how to lose because you're around other losers who are also learning how to lose. And this is why, even for example, on the internet, that's why you got a lot of guys who gravitate to like red pill and black pill and all these other things, because it's losers learning how to lose by other losers. It's terrible.
Right, learning how to lose by the losers, but then they trying to think that's winning. And that, see, what in their mind, Lucario, what's crazy is they actually think that's winning. That's not winning at all. That's actually losing. But they have trained their minds to think that I'm actually winning by, okay, watch this. Well, I'm winning to hear that a woman monkey branches. That's a win. I mean, that's what they think. That's okay. I'm learning. Okay, so I learned that, right? So I learned that one thing. So how is that going to teach you the game? Like I learned that, okay, I'll go to the gym and do a rep of 5 reps of this and 10 reps of that. But what are they actually learning? You know what I mean? What say you on that, man?
Exactly. They're really not learning anything, because they're learning more so how to cope a lot of times. So what most guys do is that they learn how to distract themselves with things that they think are improving themselves, but it's just really putting them in a deeper hole of, losing. Because what happens is, like, for example, guys will be like I think we had a caller on the Real Gamer Theory. He was like, he got divorced and he's like, yeah, I've been hitting the gym. And it's like, like, what is that going to do? You know what I'm saying? Like,
what is that going to do for you? Because you're just going to repeat the same thing. And see, I don't think people understand how damaging that cult is. When they teach you how to lose, they teach you how to be a loser or have a loser mentality, because they never give you a solid solution to actually go forward in your life. It's like they would just want to have a crab in a bucket mentality, so to speak. And for all these young men, they don't see that they're caged in not only by how they hate themselves, but they're caged in by the information they have, Lucario.
Right, exactly. Because, a lot of these guys, what happens is that they are trying to find like outside things in order to fix the inside problem. You know what I'm saying? That's the bullshit. It's like, that's not gonna help you. You're still the same dude. You just got bigger muscles now. You're you know what I'm saying? You're still the loser, but just you're a fit loser now. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Lucario, and this is the catch. This is how they get them, Lucario. They know that you guys out here will pick up some gimmick or something, okay? And then you'll try it out. And then once it doesn't work, Lucario, you'll start to question yourself. You'll feel like it's not working. And then they know, the red pill and all those guys know that you'll go back to your old habits. You see what I'm saying? They know that because they want this quick fix thing. They think that, well, I see Lucario with the women. I see how Lucario is doing this. And what can I do? Lucario, I had somebody had the nerve to say, hey, you know what? I want to learn, right? I want to learn, Lucario. Let me ask you a question. How do I get women right now? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? No. I want to learn, but how do I get women right now? And I say, you can't.
Mhm.
Well, no. I want to know how I can do it right now. Well, sir, you can't. No. Well, I need you to answer my question. This is what I need your help with. I need to help get women, and that's what I'm saying, Lucario. They don't understand when you learn to lose so much,
Mhm.
that they think because of their old habits that they can just make a switch, Lucario,
Mhm.
and turn it around, man.
Right, exactly. And it's not gonna happen. You see what I mean? Like, that's the unfortunate part that guys gotta understand is that, see, the reason why you're having trouble with women now is because you've been having trouble with women. You've been having trouble with women because you've been having trouble with understanding yourself, and that's the main issue. Lisa says, I hear you guys say most guys would go up to a woman and get rejected, then won't approach women no more for a month. You saying our ego is stopping us? Well,
No, no, Drew. First off, I want everybody to listen. Drew, we appreciate the question, but everything is a teachable moment. Can anybody, before Lucario and I say it, because we like class participation, what do you think Drew's first problem is that he doesn't even see? There's a lot in what he's saying, but can anybody see what he's saying, that where his greatest problem is? I don't want women to answer because women know, we know, but does anybody know? Because all this stuff is teachable. Does anybody know where Drew is going wrong? What is Drew's first? There, Eric. Okay, Eric, you got it, big dog. Can you clap that real quick?
exactly.
Great, A++, Eric, you got it. Yes, because what Drew is doing is that okay. So Drew is thinking about other men before he even thinks about himself. Lucario, let's break this down one at a time. He's thinking about other men, Lucario. Look at he's saying. I hear you guys say most guys. We never say most guys. We're talking to you as an individual.
Mm.
But Lucario, when do we ever get rejected by women?
see, a lot of guys that y'all focusing on this rejection shit, man.
Yeah, y'all focus on rejection shit. It's crazy. But Drew, we appreciate what you're saying. Let's see what April says. It's like the guy we had doing the online dating call Treasure asked if we could put his own spin on the bio, and we created for him because it worked for him in the past. We help. Okay, I guess this is something that happened to you.
Yeah, because so yesterday, you know, we was doing a consultation.
Yes.
And it happens every now and then where it's like guys want to put their own spin on it, but they're coming to us for the consultation. So we're like, listen, we're telling you so that we can help you, because what you've been doing hasn't been helping. So like, so you see what I mean? So that's what happens a lot of times where, you know, guys, they think that, you know, they understand the game, but we're here to teach you, to help you understand the game, because if you understood the game, what you've been doing would have been working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like the guy that calls in. The Bros Button, I had a guy calls in. It's like they want to be heard.
Right.
They don't want to listen, and they don't understand that. They don't understand, and again, not to hype up women, how women recognize your weakness. And women don't give a fuck, Lucario, about your dramas. And they don't care about what you think as far as your feelings and all that other stuff.
Right.
And again, Lucario, it's so hard for these young men sometimes to actually listen and take notes because they think that what they're doing is right, but it's actually wrong. Let's say before we grab Eric's question.
Right, exactly. And that's the thing is that, you know, if what you was doing was right, you'd be in a place you want to be. And since you're not, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
Eric says, is that a sign of no individuality or desire to acquire any? Eric, oh, you're talking about in the statement that Drew was saying?
Yeah, I think someone's doing.
Yeah. Well, Eric, it's just somebody that doesn't want to learn. He's looking outside in. He doesn't want to grow. He doesn't want to learn. He doesn't want to learn. He doesn't want to be anything than what he is. Okay, Eric, always remember, okay, and look, I'm going to start using this in 2026. Eric, some people just don't want to taste the meat, Eric. They like the grass.
Mhm.
And they like the grass so much that they can smell the meat, they can look at the meat, but they say, you know what? I don't want to go over there and eat meat, Lucario. I just want to keep chewing on this grass because guess what? It's safe over here. I don't
Mhm.
have to worry about anything over there. Lucario, what say you?
Yeah, the thing is that, you know, most of the guys out here, we try to teach them is they have to actually understand themselves as individuals and not focus on all the other dudes. Because even just earlier was talking about how, remember, women treat men differently. So it doesn't make sense to worry about what other guys are doing or what's happening with other guys because you're not them. And so the experience you have with a woman is going to be based on who you are and what you're doing. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the main important thing.
And guys, lines are over and doing it. Wait, this guy's not new, is he? Is this a new guy?
No, I think I've seen him in the chat, but you gotta get a online dating consultation or something, fam. So,
What is he talking about?
so he's talking about like what's too graphic to say on dating sites for in your bio and all that other stuff.
Wait. This can't be a real quick. Wait. Wait. Are you new here, King? King, please. Wait. Is he new? He can't be asking this question. All right, gentlemen. Okay. This is what Lucario and I and everybody keeps telling y'all guys.
Mhm.
This is what being lazy is in its greatest form. Hasn't this motherfucker been around for years, people? Does anybody know how long has he been around? How long has he been around? Oh, so April, he isn't new. See, this is what Lucario, myself, and all the fellas keep saying. This is why y'all learn how to lose. This is learning how to lose in its greatest form. This guy has been around for a long time.
Mhm.
A long time, Lucario. And he is still asking this shit right here. He is asking this right here. Yeah, like 4 years. Like I know this guy's been around for a long time. So what in the fuck, what have you been doing? Guys, 4 years of his life wasted. And to ask this question right here, what does that say about himself, Lucario? What does that say?
I'm telling you, you gotta.
What does he want to put a dick pic on your? I mean, you all see what I'm saying? The motherfucker is so weird that he wants to put. He's asking, what's too graphic? What do you mean? Like what are we talking about? Put your dick on there? I mean, what is too graphic, Lucario? What is he saying right here?
Yeah, he got to get a coaching session, fam.
Yes.
So we can help you out. Go to shoplucario.com, get the online dating consultation, and we will set up all that right.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and this is why for you guys that are new here, don't listen. Never feel like you're late in the game. All right, for all you guys out, because this guy's been around a long time. You know what? For everybody that's new here, don't ever look at another man's laziness to determine your greatness.
Mhm.
This guy that just asked that question, he is a lazy listener, lazy as fuck, doesn't want to learn anything. So he's been birdwatched for a long time. So as we say, for all you guys out here, never look at another man to determine your worth because everybody is not built for this, Lucario. What say you, man?
Yeah, that's the thing. You got to focus on you. This is what we keep trying to tell you. The game is about you. So even, you know, we always say the game is not about women. The game is also not about other dudes. So it's like, you know what I mean? So you gotta focus on yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Focus on yourself, gentlemen. And this is okay. And this is where, as I say, like if you look at him, guys, and he is like a lot of you out here, unfortunately, because most you guys are always going to build your habit to learn how to lose from a Lucario, from hope versus discipline, because they have a language. And again, Lucario, you can always tell the language of a person that learns how to lose. They will use words like "I'll try," "I'll start tomorrow," "I need to get in the right headspace," everything has to work out perfectly for me, and things like that. But what say you, Lucario?
Right, exactly. And the thing is that if you're really about this game, then you'll start doing, you know what I'm saying? And you'll start doing now. You feel me?
Absolutely. And that's what we're saying, guys. Now is a time for you guys out here to grow. And now is a time to understand that Lucario, myself, and those that have game, we don't wait for the right headspace. Okay, we build who we are through our own consistency. But see, I know for a lot of guys out there, they say, well, you know what, Lucario, I hear them say building from consistency. I'm going to build from consistency. But if you're consistent on teaching yourself how to lose, then they don't understand they're going to self-sabotage themselves because they think that, well, I'm doing something by just watching, but not asking questions. They're not trying to ask questions. They're not trying to learn. They're not trying to grow. Hell, they're not even trying to get on the dating apps with yourself, you and April MC. They're not even trying to expand things. They got to expand. They understand they got to be good in all these phases, Lucario.
Exactly, and it's what I'm saying. Where guys, if you're on the sidelines, I'm telling you, it's gonna be harder and harder for you because this is the thing. It's when you don't understand the game, things are going to get worse.
Yes.
You're going to keep doing the wrong things, and then you're going to get the results you don't want, which is going to keep you from actually even taking further action, and it get you into a deeper hole in the situation. You feel what I'm saying? Because look at what's the Anthony at 12:30 or 11:30 in your end, where he said I'm new to the channel at 11:30 on yeah.
Okay, good. What's going on? Okay.
Yeah, he said, I'm new to the channel. My question is, I struggle with approaching because I automatically feel like she'll ignore, laugh, or reject me. So I ignore women. What's the solution? You see what I'm saying? So, so I'm saying it's going to get worse.
Yeah. So let's Anthony, first of all, Lucario and I appreciate you being here, man. And we're here to help you, but it's going to be uncomfortable here. Let's break this down. The first thing is, young man, you don't struggle. Okay, you guys want to label struggle with laziness. You want to label struggle with somebody who is not learning the game. So what we do sometimes, and we're breaking down, throw to Lucario for this little piece, is that you find comfort in the word struggle, where that will automatically make you not do anything at all because you automatically assume the words that, I don't want to do anything, Lucario, so I'm struggling to actually go up to a woman. But we'll get to the approach thing in a second. Let's talk about his struggle. The word he says, I struggle, in his language. Shout out to Miles Cunningham, exposes him.
Right, exactly. The thing is that, you're struggling right now because you don't understand the game. And what you have to understand is that you need to get coaching so that you can really understand the things that you will probably never understand by trying to do it on your own. Because this thing, you said that she'll ignore, laugh, or reject me, so I ignore women. So what you're doing is that you're saying, well, I'm going to take my ball and go home and retreat because they're doing all these things, right? Now, the thing is this, is that one, I wish you would call up, because if you called up, we could ask you some questions.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
More information. Right.
Number is right there above my head, 833-859-8744. So call up. But understand that the thing is this, is that if you are, because he said, I automatically feel like she'll ignore me, laugh, or reject me. So he's not even saying what is happening. He's saying what he feels like will happen, which probably means
yes.
He's not even really doing it.
Yes. Like I said, we appreciate you, Anthony, but what you're doing is you're learning how to lose because you're automatically assuming, but you're not gaming this out correctly. Okay, let's be honest, Anthony. She should ignore you, she should laugh, and she should reject you, not because she should do it. It's because you're doing it to yourself. See, I don't think they understand, Lucario. You guys want women to give you attention, laugh, and accept you, but you don't accept yourself. You ignore the signs and you put yourself down, but you feel like a woman should flip around and give you everything when you give yourself nothing, Lucario. What say you, man?
Exactly. And the thing is that you guys, when you understand the game, right? You're going to actually focus on yourself and then make moves because you believe in yourself and you believe that you can actually, get results from the moves you make, right? Right now, he's like, well, I feel like this and I feel like that. It's like, you don't know what's going on really, because you've probably talked to a few girls here and there and didn't get what, a result you liked. And now all of a sudden you're going to make it this big thing like, oh man, well, I feel like this is going to happen the more I do this. And you're not actually taking action to learn the game so that you can get, improvement in your situation.
Right now, and Anthony, here's the thing, man. We will give you a little bit of credit. At least you're asking a question. Most guys are question. But Anthony, these are the moments where if you really wanted to know more, you would call in, because we don't know how you're talking to women. We don't know what the game plan is when you're going up to women. We don't know any situations. All we're hearing is what's going on. But this is the problem with a lot of you guys out here. You give us half the story, and then you try to force us to fill in the other gap. But the only way we can help you is get all of the story, Anthony, and not just a little bit, because you're saying, what's the solution? How can we give you a solution when you're not telling us what you do when you go up to these women? What are you saying to be ignored? What are you moving like to be laughed at? And what are you doing after they reject me or after they reject you, sir? So again, gentlemen, this is why y'all are always going to constantly have problems with women. Even, hey, Lucario, not only talking to women, but also having one.
Right. That's bad.
Wait a second. This guy right here now, and everybody, I want y'all to understand, learning how to lose is in the language. Who can learn game? Can anyone learn? Or is it like music where some people music? Okay, Yoon, here is the question. Why are you asking, what does a hamburger taste like? Why are you asking, what does a slice of pepperoni pizza taste like to everybody? Hey, Lucario, can you tell me, Lucario, how pizza tastes? Can you tell me how pizza tastes, Lucario? Can you tell me? Yoon, whatever your name is, I'm trying to do a Lucario joke because he's always kicking my ass and shit. Can anybody tell anybody how pizza or hamburgers or hot dogs taste?
Mm-hmm.
Right? He's like, you're asking to tell us, well, what does the color green look like?
Mm-hmm.
You're asking all this stuff versus learn yourself. Lucario, what say you? This is why they lose. It's like they want everybody to explain.
You learn, or is it like music where some people are musically inclined or born with it? Well, this is the thing. It's like music where you can learn music. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You can learn how to make music and how to play, instruments. You could learn all that shit, right? So it's the same concept. The thing is, are you willing to learn? That's really what it is, right? So a lot of times what'll happen is that you have guys out here who are not willing to learn, and so therefore they don't learn. So it's not that they can't; they're unwilling to.
And unfortunately, this is a gentleman that is unwilling to learn because he wants to be told what it's like, versus to actually get up and see if he's even worthy of the information. And this is where they go wrong. Women will eat. See, the problem is, if he gets a woman, he's fucked.
Mm-hmm.
He's fucked, because if he gets a woman is going to dog him out, and women are going to dog all you guys out, just even if you get one, because you don't have any game, man. Okay, you guys with game. You got to recognize right now the manipulation that you guys are in right now. That this is why Lucario and I are trying to tell you, manipulation is not even in you. It's the manipulation of where you're at right now. Most of you guys are in a reality of femininity and women, and y'all don't even understand where y'all are at. Y'all are moving like women, thinking like women. Y'all have fears like women. Y'all are depressed, have ups and downs, and y'all don't even understand how deep it is. These guys are in the car. What say you?
No, that's real talk. The thing is that you guys got to understand that the longer you take to understand this game,
Mhm.
the worse it's going to get for you. I'm trying to.
Oh yeah. It's going to get okay. It's going to get worse for you, but better for us.
Right, exactly.
For those that have the game, it's always going to get better for us because, like Zach always say, this is why y'all don't. I know y'all don't understand this, but this is why women love to share men like us because most of you guys they get caught up in the trap. They realize that you know what they spend money, they lose confidence. And this is the thing, they don't want to hear the truth because they rather live the lie, okay? Because if they don't recognize the manipulation, they're gonna keep repeating the same thing. So they're just gonna transfer one thing to another one. But Lakar would say you.
Yeah, exactly. And this is what we're trying to get you guys to understand, right? Is that the reason why I'm saying it's gonna get worse is because what happens is that the more you struggle, right, then the less motivated you're going to be, and then you're just going to struggle more because you're not going to be taking action, right? Then on top of that, the women that you are attracted to or want to make things happen with, those women are going to be running circles around you because those women have way more experience than you. This is what you got to understand is that women have way more experience than most of the average guys.
Oh yeah.
Why average guys get played. Just like even the other day, when we did the Real Game No Theory, and the guy said he took the girl on the rooftop.
Oh yeah, spent all the money.
Steak dinners and and did all this other stuff because she was using him for his time and money and food, and he cashed up her $30 for lunch and all this other shit.
Yeah, then game it out, and then he's dating somebody. Then he was looking at her shit.
Right, exactly. Her dating somebody else. And this is what's going to happen for most of you guys because when you don't understand the game, you're always going to be following behind a woman because that's all you know how to do. You don't know how to understand yourself in order to go in the direction you want to go in and then have women fit into your situation.
Absolutely. 833-859-8744 is the number, guys. If you have a question, we got y'all covered. But as we said before, guys, always remember action is truth. You know what you are, but what you don't do versus what you do. But again, gentlemen, we can't save everybody, but we can save you when you are ready to break free of your habits, when you're free to break free of those daily decisions that you make and the things that hold you back and hold you down. That's why we do these shows here to give you guys opportunity to grow a little bit, to stop being the same guy. You're just going to repeat the same thing that you were last year, Lucario, and the year before. And like you were saying, that you got to understand these women are just tired of being the men. You know what I mean? They're tired of, you know what, that woman that got that rooftop meal, Lucario, she's going to enjoy the free meal, but she's tired of the weakness.
Right. Exactly. And that's the thing is that dudes are going to stay weak because they don't have the strength to recognize their value in order to get things on their terms. And so that's what's going to always happen is that, so you're going to be at the mercy of women because you don't have game. Because when you have game, you do things on your terms. When you don't have game, you do things on the woman's terms because you're desperate. You're like, I'm so thirsty for pussy.
Yes.
You know, she's saying, let's do this. So fuck it. Let me just do what she says. And hopefully that will make me get pussy. You see what I'm saying?
Yes. All right. Yes, sir. Guys, lines are open. We got you guys. We're here to teach you how to recognize yourself. Lucario and I are not going to show you how to do these things. What's going to happen is there's something that's going to unlock in you where you're going to walk differently, talk differently, think differently. And again, Lucario, the thing they don't even understand, and this is why I'm proud of the guys that actually learn, is that they'll be the last to know it. Everybody else around you, the women are going to see it first. You stop chasing approval, when you stop apologizing for wanting more, and then you stop living your life like you're just somebody that needs validation from a woman. What say you on that, Lucario?
Right, exactly. And you guys got to stop trying to get this validation from women. And again, that's the thing that's making your situation worse, because since you're trying to get validation from women, then you do things where you're simping and tricking and doing all these other things. You see what I'm saying? Which again is going to get you in a cycle of, struggling.
Yes. And remember, gentlemen, we're trying to get you out of your habits. We're not trying to get you to build new ones. Once you can embody the game, gentlemen, the old habits will deteriorate and disappear themselves. Lucario and I cannot get rid of, if you're 23 years old, Lucario, if not you, but if the person's 23 years, we can't get rid of 23 years of bad habits in a session. It doesn't work that way. But as we lace you with the game and you start embodying the game, you yourself are going to get rid of those habits to have more clarity. And then, Lucario, with the clarity, they're going to train themselves to dominate. And then from that domination, that's when you get the woman. And if you notice, Lucario, I didn't say anything about the woman. We said nothing about women, nothing about dating or approaching or anything like that. You're talking about them right there, Lucario.
Right, exactly. And this is why we say the game is about you and not about the women. So guys, call up 833-859-8744, 833-859-8744. Call up. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, now let's get into some of these steps, guys. Please get y'all crayons out, ask your questions. We got y'all covered, guys. We are here for you. Hopefully you learn how to be here for yourself. Let's talk about one of the things that with some of these young men, some of the first things they got to stop doing today to be better. Now, remember, the reason why we talk about it today is because if you stop now and work on it in October through November through December, your chances of being on the other side of 2026 is going to be better, Lucario. And that's going to start with stop trying to tie your identity to the clothes that you wear and the things that you own, Lucario. Let's talk on that one.
Yeah, exactly. If you're attaching your identity to that bullshit, then what happens is when you lose it or you don't have it or something goes wrong with the situation, then you're going to feel some type of way. But also what happens is that when you do tie your identity to that, you attract women who only want to fuck with you or mainly want to fuck with you because of those things. You know what I'm saying? So they're not actually really fucking with you. And then this is where they'll jump to another guy who has a better car or who has more money. And this is where the whole red pill thing happens, where they're like hypergamy and all that other stuff, because these guys are using those. See, the red pill teaches you, get the money, get this, this status. But then what happens is that same woman that you're emotionally attached to is going to jump to another guy who has more material than you. You feel what I'm saying? That's how it works.
And unfortunately, for many of you young men out here, you just don't realize how badly you've been programmed from the guys on YouTube giving you all that theory. Because most of you guys think confidence comes from how you look and not who you are. And unfortunately, Carl, these young men right now, they measure themselves from their sneakers, their watches, their clothes, their cars, and all these other things. And whatever the media or the world feeds them, everything except the one thing that actually matters, and that is the game. And until they learn the game, they're always going to lose, because they don't understand the minute that their possessions, the car, disappear, so does their sense of self. You see what I'm saying? They think that, like a lot of guys, when we get guys like this, you and I, they gym max, looks max or something, and they get all excited because they watch a video on YouTube and someone says, okay, go to the gym. And I've had a lot of guys, okay, I've gone to the gym, I did the rigorous things, protein bars, protein shakes, and wake up, and white egg yolks, and doing all this other stuff. And I listened to this guy, and he said, I'm gonna get a woman. And then I walk up to this woman, she turns me down, I feel like, fuck that, I don't even want to go to the gym anymore.
Right, exactly.
All right, so Big T has a question. He said, would you say having game is the same as being dominant? But Big Ted, tell us how pizza tastes. Big Ted, how can we explain something that you need to see for yourself?
Right.
Lucario would say, I don't.
The thing is this, is that because he's saying it's the same as being dominant man and doing things your way. Well, the thing is this, is that you could be a dominant person but also be controlling, which means that you ain't got no game because you feel that you need to control, and your dominance is coming from a place of control. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if you're doing things your way, right? Then if it actually is your way, then yeah, you have game because you're doing it your way. The problem is that a lot of times what happens is people think they're doing things their way, but it's not really their way. They got manipulated into doing it a certain way, or they're listening to, for example, what society is saying, and they're doing what society is telling them, and they don't realize they're that conditioned, and that right there is not having tight game. It's having weak game because you actually think it's your way, but you haven't really searched within yourself and understood yourself to understand your way. That's why, even for example, when we talk about being yourself, what does being yourself really mean? Some of you guys have never met yourselves yet. You see what I'm saying? You're still in the zone of being conditioned. You see what I mean?
So you guys are dominant in 99% of your life. Nobody's saying that you're not dominant, but like Lucario was saying, a president and a CEO can be dominant when it comes to business, but be passive when it comes to women. Y'all guys don't see it. Y'all guys are not gaming this out or anything like that. You're saying doing things your way, but Big Ted, you're doing things your way right now. See, guys, you are gentlemen, I don't think you understand. You are being dominant men and mastering losing. You're dominating the space of learning how to lose. And you rather dominate in losing versus dominate in winning, because whatever side of the coin they're on, Lucario, you're going to put whatever it is. So don't get it wrong. Y'all learn, dominate, and master losing. And don't feel that you're not dominating. And I saw that other message the guy saying, but we'll get him. But don't feel like you're not dominating or you're not mastering yourself. It's just you're mastering being a loser versus a winner. Now, this guy right here says, wait, you guys did a documentary. One of the gentlemen talked about working out. So why the discrepancy?
Damon, call in. And I see you saying, oh, the U.S. doesn't allow me to call him. No, you can call in. Call in 833-859-8744. Also, too, guys, remember, you have to speak about things in context. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all know, it's like it's so weird that, because even the other day, this dude called in and he was like, I said to him, I was like, yo, did you get sexual with the girl on a date? And he was like, nah, I didn't get sexual. And I said, why not? And he was like, oh, because you guys said not to make it about pussy. And I'm like, bruh, when we say not making it about pussy, we're saying don't simp or trick or disrespect your manhood for pussy. But we're not telling you not to fuck pussy.
Right. There's nothing wrong. Okay, this is where a lot of y'all guys don't have understanding. There is nothing wrong with working out. There is nothing wrong with having a nice car. There is nothing wrong with having nice clothes.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. But y'all are just really disingenuous. You're doing everything for pussy because somebody on the internet told you to do it.
Right.
That's what we're saying, man. Hold on, we got a phone call, but Jan, we'll get to you 1 second. 661, sir. What's your name and what's your question? How can we be of service? 661. Going once. 661. Going twice. 661. Last time. All right. Let me see here. All right. Well, call back 661.
What is up with y'all phones, man?
What's up with y'all phones, man? Yeah. All right, man.
You dial a number and you talk. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, you dial a number and talk. You just want, yeah. I don't understand why. All right, let's try it again. He's calling back. 661. Are you there, sir?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't hear the first time.
Oh my God. Fuck. All right, what's up, man? How can we help you, big guy? How can we help you?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you just said
wait, sir. Can you get off your speaker or something? Because your phone's all crackly and stuff, please.
Hello, can you hear me better?
Okay, yes, I can, sir. What's going on, buddy? What's up?
Okay. Yeah, you just mentioned being dominant but at losing.
Yes.
So
Massive.
That means I have dominant traits already being active,
sir,
but it's misplaced.
Wait, sir. How do you think you got to the egg? You think you got to the egg by being passive? You think you got to the egg by giving up on yourself, making excuses, going to sperm tube, and listening to about the hypergamous nature of your mom's white T cells? Did you do that? Did you sit around and say the something my mom is going monkey branch, and because she's monkey branching, you can't get to the egg? Or did you hear anything about saying, oh my God, it's not fair. A few of your brothers and sisters have got murked and everything. So you're in trouble too because they got murked. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that would be having thought, but there's no
thinking.
None of that there. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, watch this right here. Again, watch this, call it real quick. Do you see why learning how to dominate to lose? Okay, we're trying to tell you guys out here that homosexual and asexual places are very dangerous to keep you from growing, right? And instead of, see, a lot of people want to defend the cult. And this is a case in point. We appreciate what you're saying, young man. But Ludi said, not all red pill. You see what he's saying? He's saying not all red pills. See what he's saying? Do you see how somebody is touched? You know, when someone gets touched and diddled and everything, they want to defend sometimes the person that does it. Have you ever heard of that? Like somebody, something bad happens to somebody, and then they will rather protect the abuser than listen to what's actually happening. You see what I'm saying? And then this guy right here is saying that, you know what, look, I want to be asexual. I want to get my claws taken away from me. And guess what? Look what he's saying. I'm not just growing and learning, taking bits. See that? Look at this, listen to this thing. Bits of information from different peeps that are teaching me how to think more about men, who make me look at men and think about men. Do you see how crazy? Do you see how broken a lot of these young men are, Lucario, just by that right there?
That's a fact.
That's crazy. But back to you, caller. We just want to show you, young man and caller, why a lot of guys are always going to lose, because they want to defend the person that's diddling them because they feel that there's a love for that person. You see what I'm saying? They're defending the person that's actually tearing them down.
So caller, what was your question specifically? What do you want to know?
What I want to ask now is, so you guys don't have like any thoughts when like talking to women?
What do you mean, thought? What thought? Wait. When you say what is so special about a woman that I have to think? What's so special about them?
That's crazy.
No, it's not crazy. I'm asking you a simple question because you guys. Okay, wait. Do they walk on water?
What do you mean by thoughts? I understand. Like you saying, do we have any thoughts? What are the thoughts you talking about?
Like there's nothing like you don't feel any like resistance. Like
what resist? Okay. When you say resistance, you got to be specific. Wait. Get close to your phone because you're breaking up again. Are you on your phone?
Oh no.
Okay.
It's iPhone.
Okay, I get it's iPhone. So what I'm saying is that when you're saying resistance,
you're saying resistance from her or resistance
from who? From what?
Nothing like that.
Huh?
Like anxiety, fear. Like
wait. Walk over to the left. Wait. Walk over. Hey, get up where you're at and start walking over to the right or to the left so you can have good reception, dog. Because wherever you're at, you're breaking up.
Yeah, reception's horrible.
Your reception's horrible. So walk over to the left, to the right, go close to the window, maybe the microwave or something where you get proper reception.
Right. So you say
is that better?
A little bit, yeah. So you're saying that you're hesitant when you talk to women? That what you're saying?
Yeah. What are you talking?
It's like not once I start talking, but like before, like I feel like resistance, like fear.
Wait. Let me ask you a question. Yeah. What resistance do you feel when you go grab your car keys in the morning?
I don't feel any.
No, there's got to be, because this is what I'm saying. What resistance do you feel when you open your refrigerator and drink water?
None.
Right. So what is that telling you? You're in a woman's reality being effeminate, and this is why they don't want to be around you, because they don't want to date their girlfriends, because what you're doing is you're saying that I want you to lead me. I want to be the woman in the relationship. I want you to be the man in the relationship, because you're better than me.
Yeah.
But we're asking you, what's so special about a woman where you feel there's this weird thing called resistance? What is the worst thing she can do?
Like, that's the thing. I've walked up to the 1, 2, 3. They said no, I have a boyfriend or whatever, but that feeling is still there.
Okay, all right. Wait. Do you think? Okay, let me ask you a question. How old are you?
Yeah, 25.
Okay. So as I said before, wait, I don't have time for my belt. I'll just show Lucario's belt because we say the same thing real quick. Okay, I want you to game this out. For 25 years, you have created weak, bad habits. So what makes you think walking up to one woman or 2 women or 10 women or 30 women is going to change 25 years of bad habits?
So I gotta do like 1,000, 2,000.
No. Lucario and I, you know why Lucario and I can't tell you 2,000 and 4,000 and 6,000? You want to know why?
Because I can't do one.
No. Because we don't know your drive and discipline to want to be a student of the game. Because it only took Lucario one time. It took me one time. We didn't have to do 1,000 times. We just learned the game to realize we had to stop where we're going and just turn the fuck around and be students, pay attention, follow directions, and get out of our own way. Lucario, what say you, man?
Right, because the thing is that you said that you've approached and you did all this other stuff, but you're still feeling this hesitancy and you're worried and all that other stuff. That means that you still have put you in your mind, you put women on a pedestal. Because just like Steve said, you don't feel the anxiety or you don't feel the resistance when you grab your car keys or you fucking, get something out of the refrigerator. But for some reason, when it comes to women, it's different. So if it's different for women, that means you're putting women on the pedestal. And so what I'm saying is, if you're putting women on the pedestal, right, that means that fear is still there, but the fear is still there because in your mind, you're making women special. And this is what Steve said earlier. What makes the woman so special to you that you're putting them on a pedestal?
So I need to answer that in order to get them off the pedestal, basically.
But what
right now,
but what we're asking, what you're not gaming this, you're not understanding. Okay. Lucario and I have been doing this for decades. Okay, we've been trying to tell you the game is not about women, but you don't understand something. Walking up to a fucking woman, okay, young man, has nothing to do with the game. It's just you're going up to a woman. And if you cannot do that, I think that you guys should be thankful that these women are not giving you any play. Because the moment they start fucking with you, they're going to dominate you.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to destroy you and walk all over you. That's why you guys have bad relationships. And not only bad relationships, they dog you out. They disrespect you. They mistreat you, and they do it in such a good way, Lucario. You guys want your exes back. You guys want to work it out. You guys want to go back to the person that has disrespected you so much that, like a woman that is abused, you want to go back to the abuser because you think the abuse is love, Lucario.
Right, exactly. Right. So Carly, that's what we're saying is that feeling of fear. Okay, let me ask you a question. Why do you think you have that fear in your mind or you're feeling in your heart when you come to approach a woman?
Yeah, honestly, I think like no Diddy, but I think it's because I watched a lot of porn growing up.
Wait. How does porn bring up fear though?
Huh?
How does porn bring up fear?
It's like you say, Steve, watching so much of it that I believe that's life.
Well, no, I watched porn. I'm sure I watched porn. I used to grab my old man. I know my old man I know where his stash was. I know. And I don't know, we said it on Real Game No Day the other day. I just had to make sure I left it exactly at the point in which it was turned off. But I used to watch hey, young man, we used to have, I don't know about Lucario, I remember, but I used to have VCRs.
Mm-hmm.
So it would tapes to me. So I didn't have it in digital form, but yeah, I looked at a lot of porn. There was there's nothing wrong with looking at porn. It's just, again, you went too deep undercover. It's okay. There's nothing, you should never be ashamed. We don't want to shame you guys for looking at porn. But it's just when you think porn is life is where maybe we got to slow it down. Lucario?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so what about porn make you fear approaching women?
Yeah, because that and like adding like I didn't talk to women a lot growing up as far as like trying to be sexual with them. So I believe in my head that like every woman like out there has more experience than me, and it's like I just feel disadvantaged because
you are.
I didn't grow up.
No, real quick. Let's be honest. You all are at a disadvantage, even if you learn a little bit of the game. Because you have to understand the opponent. You're dealing with someone that, unfortunately, because you don't have the game, knows you better than you know yourself. That's how cold these fucking women are. Listen to what I'm saying. And this is not hyping them up. With Lucario and I be dead ass on this. These women know you better than you know yourself. And they know exactly what you are, who you are, and they know exactly where they want to take you if they want to fuck with you when you don't have game.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that is kind of like, to me, intimidating. Like I'm just being honest.
How?
So I can get help.
How's it why? Why should it be intimidating?
Because she's more experienced.
No, it's not experience. They're not okay.
Yeah.
Women are not experienced until they see when they roll up on the car. Okay. Let me explain to some of y'all guys out here. Okay. You guys think women are experienced. These women don't know a motherfucking thing. It's just that, okay, think about this. All right. Have you ever did this when you were young? When you were small, the world seemed big, right? Because you were small. When you were a little kid, you thought like your neighborhood was like a big place, like or wherever you went was like larger than life, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when you grew up, you recognize, man, this shit is small as fuck.
Right.
That's the difference we're saying. See, right now, because you think women are larger than life, you think that they're actually experienced. Man, these women ain't got no fucking game when it comes to men.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Lucario, man, what the fuck? Hey,
see, they got game when it comes to males and guys.
Oh, yes.
Caller, guys like you, that's women can run game on you because in your mind, you've already put them as something bigger than you.
Oh,
and
yeah,
what we're trying to tell you is that you got to get to the point where you understand, right, your value. So you understand that women want you. This is why we say we give women the opportunity to fuck with us. This is why we say we give the woman the opportunity to get our dick. You see what I'm saying? Because you're still in the zone of thinking that there's something special about the women and that there's nothing special about you. You feel what I mean? There's nothing interesting about you. You feel what I mean?
Yeah, brother, think about it, dog. They can't even get through the door, dog. You see what I'm saying? Dog, y'all don't understand. Again, Lucario says it the best, man. We just can't even get rid of them motherfuckers, dog. We can't get rid of them. And we do everything we can. I'm not the right guy for you. Find someone else. Find your happiness. Find your person. And they just don't want to fucking go. Please understand this, guys. Like Lucario said, right now for you guys, you think it's intimidating. But once you learn the game, you'll realize these women ain't shit. Young man, they'll watch the Notebook and probably fucking cry. Think about it. They look at shit on TV and determine if they're gonna like cry in the bed, drink wine, or whatever. They have ups and downs. They think chocolate cake and fucking ice cream can take away their worries. They put makeup over their faces. Y'all ain't gaming it out. Yeah, you think they're special. They're not fucking special. But when it comes to you guys, they're treacherous. Lucario?
And so what we're saying is you got to get out of that mindset. And you get out of that mindset by learning game. And when you learn game, you focus on yourself. So when you focus on yourself, because okay, check it out. Let me ask you a question, caller, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever been in somebody's house and they tell you to take the shoes off before you walk in there?
Yeah.
Right. Why do they say that?
That's the rules they have for their house.
Yeah, but why? Why do they want you to make sure that the shoes are off? What's the main reason?
Oh, they don't want like dirt on their carpet and inside.
Right, exactly. And they don't want dirt on their carpet because they value their carpet. They value how clean it is, right? So they're telling you to do something based on the value they have in their home. Do you see what I'm saying? So what happens is that when you're dealing with women, you're telling the women what to do because you value you. So you're not sitting there like, right, you're not sitting there like, oh, well, I'm nervous about this person coming in my house because I don't know what they're going to think if I tell them to take their shoes off, because what if they don't, want to, what if they're going to not like me? No. This is my house. Take the fucking shoes off or you can't come in. That's basically what it is. You see what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is, because you value the carpet that much, you're only dealing with people who do it your way, which is taking off the shoes.
Right.
So I'm not even thinking about the person. I don't care about the person and if they want to come in or if they're not going to come in. This is the rules. This is how I do it every time. So what I'm saying is, when you're dealing with women, it's the same thing. Yeah. You're worried about the woman because you don't value yourself. You're not focusing on yourself, because if you was focusing on yourself and saying, damn, I'm the shit. I'm that dude. I'm so fucking sexy. I'm awesome. I'm all these things. And this woman should be lucky I'm even looking at her, much less talking to her. So if I'm dealing with this woman, I'm giving her the opportunity to even fuck with me and be here and experience me. You see what I'm saying? That's the mindset you got to have.
He's saying before you enter, you got to realize I'm running shit.
Right.
Listen, you have a choice. You can knock on my door with your dirty ass shoes. But understand this. If you don't take your shoes off, you're not coming in. That's it. Fuck your ass, your titties. Fuck with how you look. You're not coming in. And when you get in, you better get your ass in and sit the fuck down, because nobody told you to walk around and do anything like that. You see what I'm saying? That's how men operate. And that's the dominant man women actually want. They don't want, see, what you're saying, young man, is this. You know what? I don't want anybody walking on my white carpet, but because you have a nice fat ass and you got some titties, I'll let you, hey,
right.
I'll clean the carpet. Come on in, dirty up my carpet, and don't worry. You just stay right there. Give me a second. Let me go and scrub these.
Right, exactly. Because the thing is, this is the problem. You see the way you're doing it now and the way you're looking at it now is like you care more about the person coming in your house than you care about your carpet. What we're saying is care more about your carpet than the person coming in the house. So in other words, when you're dealing with women, care more about yourself than the woman. Because this is what I already know that you guys do. Y'all are like, oh, but she's so sexy. She got a fatty. I want to fuck her, right? That means you care more about her ass than you do about yourself. When you care more about yourself, you say to the woman, listen, you're not getting any dick unless you do it my way. I'm not even thinking about your ass. I'm telling you, you're not getting the dick. You see what I'm saying? So fuck the ass, because I care more about myself than I could ever care about the pussy. That's the mentality you have to have.
So what he's saying to you, man, think about game it out. So he's saying, think about you first and have this weird thing that will dominate over a woman. And it's weird, like some of these guys are saying, Frankie said, a standard.
Mm-hmm.
Not hard.
Yeah.
It's not right. Exactly. No, we love your honesty, but that's the problem. You've got women love a man that can say fucking no.
Mm-hmm.
Women love a man that say, hey, look, you ain't coming in here with that. Bye. Well, you know what? Then we're not doing anything tonight. Wait, hello. You know, hey, I don't give a fuck. Hey, look. You ain't the only pussy on the block.
Right, exactly.
You ain't the only woman in this world. I don't listen. Hey, look, and y'all might think this is narcissistic. We don't need them.
Mhm.
Us. That's what you guys y'all fucking got it all wrong. I don't need, or we don't need a woman because we can go on with our life with or without a woman and do the same thing. Wake up with the birds chirping, the sun shining with or without a woman. And when a woman recognizes that we can get rid of them, that's when they start to either, guess what? They're going to start to take their shoes off, or they're
Mhm.
not going to be around, Lucario.
That's a fact. So Carla, you understand that?
Yeah. So basically, like I'm seeing now that like a big problem is I don't have a standard. I don't have like boundaries for myself, like as a person, and that contributes to like fearing women, fearing like walking up on women, talking to women. But I'm seeing now that I don't even have standards for myself, like you said, Lucario. I don't have the rule of no shoes on my carpet. I'm just saying anyone could walk all over my carpet. I'm
Mhm.
not gonna do anything. I see
Right.
that's a problem. Like I don't have that in general, like a standard
Well,
for
but
myself.
no. Okay, again, I'm gonna disagree with you, buddy. I disagree.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
do have a standard. You do, and you are a master, and you do have discipline. You just have it in losing and not winning. So don't sit there and say you don't have a standard. You have a standard. You are the hardest worker to you at losing. So
Mhm.
don't get it wrong. You're doing everything you possibly can to be the same person. That's what I'm saying. That's what y'all understand. Y'all want to see Lucario and I saying this. Okay, we're trying to move you from one house to another house. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And we're trying to say is that if you move into this new house, you can't bring any of that fucking furniture in the
Yeah.
new house. But you guys out here is going to say, okay, well, I want to go into a new house, but I want to go into a new house on what I think that so you're telling me I shouldn't bring that in, but I like this furniture and I think this furniture would be perfect for my house. So I'm going to bring the old shit into the new house. And all you're doing is duplicating the same house.
Mhm.
So what I'm saying to you guys is that you guys have standards. Y'all, and you don't get it wrong. You are the most disciplined young man. You are very disciplined. You are a master, and you're the guy. You are a great learner of learning how to lose because you rather do that than learn how to win. Because you're always learning how to do something. That's where y'all don't get it wrong. You think because you're not learning the game, you ain't learning anything. Your thoughts, remember, Lucario and I teach you how to think. You are
Yeah.
learning, you're living through your thoughts. Lucario?
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Because the thing is that you're living through how you're thinking right now, and you've basically mastered the thought of losing, the thought of insecurity, the thought of doubt. You see, like you're doing it. So we're saying you got to flip it. You got to be on the opposite end of that shit. You see what I'm saying? But that's what that's what happens when you learn the game. You feel what I'm saying?
Real quick, young man, let's go ahead because this guy, okay, call it because this all ties in. It's all ties in. So, Colin, I want you to game this out. We're gonna read this guy because this guy feels like he's important what he's saying. He said, "What is the difference between women liking me because of a circumstance versus because of who I truly am, and how do I lean into the latter?" Okay,
Learn the game.
wait. Now, watch this. You know what he doesn't see? Both are the same. Both are the same things. See, the fact that when is the last time have you ever heard fucking Lucario myself say that we want a fucking woman to like us? The fuck what is a like going to get you? What? A top titty hug? A one word text message? Oh, wait, you get to hang out with her and watch her walk around in some tight clothes? The fuck do we give a fuck about a woman liking us, Lucario? Number one, let's start there. Lucario, who wants a woman to like us, Lucario?
Exactly. That's not even what it's about. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. And then, hey, caller, here's the worst part. Now, this is a guy that learns how to lose, okay? Young man, right? Okay. This guy talks about because of how he truly is. He's truly weak, soft, effeminate, emotional, broken, and he has no game. But he thinks he's a winner. But remember, he's a winner at losing. So when people think they hear the word winner, they think it's a good thing. This guy is a winner at being a loser. Do you see what I'm saying, young man?
Yeah.
Because he's saying because of who I truly am. Hey, Lucario, he thinks he's winning, but he's actually losing at winning.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't even see that. Because listen to his statement exposes him. Because who gives a fuck what the difference of what a woman is doing to a man, Lucario?
Mm-hmm. Right. The thing is look, you got to focus on what you want, period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what happens is that if you're doing things on your terms anyway, you're not thinking about why the woman is coming at you a certain way. You understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is that she's basically responding to whatever you put in place anyway.
Exactly. So just understand, guys, your mind is going to make you think you're doing something. The moment you click on red pill, Manosphere is going to think you're winning. The moment it tells you a lie, your mind is your greatest enemy. And that is why most of y'all, again, even y'all guys, young man, you win too. You see what I'm saying? Because this is why. Yeah. This is why you're not trying to learn, because you guys think you've already got to the mountaintop, because you guys have lied to yourself so much that you think that you are here and already there. And that's why y'all win at losing, because you think winning is a woman saying hello. You think women is a fucking text message and shit. You think women is her saying, yeah, you know what? How was your day? And how are you doing? So you guys think you're winning.
Yeah.
But you're not winning because you ain't gaming it out. You're losing at winning.
And so that like structure of just winning at losing, that's 25 years of being loyal to that pattern.
Yes, the pattern. Yeah. You clap that, Lucario. Yeah.
Right. That's a fact. It's a fact.
If you need to go against that would actually it would take a while, because that's like a whole tower of just, or like a structure of just that for 25 years. So it's like going against the grain. So
right.
It's gonna actually, that's a lot of the resistance.
Right. So but wait, watch this.
Okay.
But going against the grain of you think that's gonna happen in 1, 2, 3 with one woman? Yeah, think about this.
Nah.
So think about how you So back in the day, I used to watch something called Tom and Jerry, a cartoon, right? And every time Tom would fuck up, his head would disappear, and it'd either be a lollipop for a sucker or a donkey for a jackass, right? That's what they were telling us little kids. You know, he's a sucker because but a lot of guys don't want to accept that they are naive, disillusioned, and gullible. So think about this. There are a lot of guys that go to the red pill and Manosphere and believe the asexual, homosexual stuff. And then they have this epiphany when they listen to us, or they say, wait a second, I've been listening to Red Pill for years yet. And it's like, well, why didn't you recognize it from the beginning? Because they don't see what they can't see until they get around the game.
Mm-hmm. Right, exactly. And that's the thing. You gotta be able to, understand the game to really see what the game is about and how things work out when you do have game. You see what I'm saying? And so this is why we tell you guys that you got to focus on yourself, because too much focus, when you're focusing on women and all these other things, what happens is you take focus off yourself, which is taking focus off the value that you have. That's the issue.
Hey, young man, hey, caller, another winner at losing. That's what he's saying. He talking about women and success. And he says, once you win in life, women will pick you. You see, guys, y'all see the lies that y'all did. You see why women dog walk you guys? Why y'all, okay, you see why you think women are larger than life? Because everything that you talk about is putting a woman above you. And that's why you look at them as larger than life. Look at this silly I mean, you probably can't see it, but we're showing you that. Do you see this statement that fool is making and why he loses at winning? Because he's talking about his success is tied into a woman, and he don't know shit about the game. You see what I'm saying, young man? That's why all of you guys get mad at women, and that's why. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
That's why, man. Ask Will Smith how Steph Curry is doing. Right. Because guess what? Shout out to Zach. Because see, Carl, let me tell you something. Do you know if Will Smith or Steph Curry, now watch this. Will Smith's a great actor and Steph Curry's a great basketball player. But do you know if they had game, they wouldn't have any problems?
Exactly.
Do you know if they had game, there wouldn't be a Jada around or Mrs. Curry around, because them bitches would have been gone a long time ago. They wouldn't even be around. So we're just saying, young man.
Take disrespect.
No. You love disrespect. See, y'all don't understand. Part of winning and losing, you don't want to be respected. Because if you disrespect yourself, what are you accustomed to? Disrespect. So you think disrespect is actually love and caring. That's where y'all go wrong. See, when you have the game and love yourself, like, hey, Lucari with them shoes, hey, you ever watch Will Smith where with this DJ friend? Oh, he comes inside talking shit, and he get his ass chucked out.
He was thrown out the house.
Yeah. Well, we're saying to you guys out here, we don't chuck the women out of our houses. We do the worst thing. We remove ourselves out of their lives. That's the worst thing. Lucario, talk.
That's a fact, because I'm telling you, they don't want you out the life, because then what happens is they got to go back to all the knuckleheads and all the bullshit.
Yes.
And then they be tight.
They get really real tight. So, young man, you got any other questions before we move on, guys? We got other questions to answer. You got any other questions, my brother?
No, that's it for now. I appreciate y'all.
No. Hey, young man, listen to me. Let me tell you, A+ for today. And I'll tell you why we give you an A+, because when you actually make the phone call, it shows you actually want to learn, you actually want to win, and we're proud of you, okay, big guy? A+ to you, okay, man?
Facts.
All right. We'll throw you back in. Good job, sir. Good job. That was an awesome call. Guys, lines are open. Continue. Got a few questions right here. Let's get this question. We got Drew and Eric. Did we get Anthony? Anthony. Wait. Did we get to that guy? Wait, let me see. Did we get Anthony? No, we did. Okay, we got to Anthony. Let me see here. We talked about. Oh, we're getting back to the Ron Reels thing real quick about the gym. Wait, damn it. Got caught by a call. God damn it. Now the calls are 253. What's your name, sir? And what's your question? How can we help you, sir?
Oh, my name is Alexander. And my question is, for like the understanding of understanding, do you have that? Is that like a one-time like thing to have, or do you form it like in all aspects of the
All right. Listen to me. Let's. All right. So let me give you. Okay. So you're either listening to a bad boy program or man mindset program saying that when you walk up to a woman, you got to be smooth. Okay, I'm saying you watching a bad boy program or a man mindset program that says in the video or the audio saying you got to be smooth. What is your understanding of that? There's no wrong answer. Please listen. Whatever you say, there's no wrong answer. Just what is your understanding of it? You don't need to say Lucario has a video. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna say it again. Lucario has a video. I have a video. We say the same thing. You got to be smooth. What is your understanding of that? This is you. Whatever you say is right. What is your take on that?
The words have to sound good.
Okay, is that your okay? What else?
They have to make the woman feel a certain way.
Okay, anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, so you're 1,000,000% right, but you're 1,000,000,000% wrong. See, your filter, okay, when Lucario and I tell y'all something, again, we'll go with numbers and letters. Lucario and I are giving you numbers, but it's going through your letter filter. Now, you're going to understand what Lucario is saying and say you got to be smooth. But until you say, all right, Lucario, I'm getting coaching, he's like, okay, or Steve, I'm getting coaching. And you say, okay, Steve or Lucario, I took the notes, and you say I got to be smooth with women. What does it mean? And then at that point, Lucario is going to say it means that it is not the word being smooth. It's how the woman's going to feel smooth by the way your standards are. By she's going to feel you being sexy, sensual, romantic, dominating, your confidence, your courage, your humor, your passion, your authenticity. You see what I'm saying? It's beyond what you think. And that's why understanding is the most important thing, because you're never going to see. This is where you got the card. You have your book. You have your book with you right now.
Somewhere around here.
Usually you can see I use the card. My book's right over there. Okay, it's over to see. Okay. The courier usually holds up his book, Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, right? I have my book, Man Mindset book, right? Our books are going to help you, but they're not going to help you unless you go beyond your understanding of what you articulate in the words. You're going to read what Lucario's saying, have sex with 2 women a day. You got to ask yourself, what filter is it going through? Are you interpreting it through his one, or you interpret it through your letter A? You see what I'm saying, young man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means that you're going to understand it, but until you get the coaching from the author or the mentor, you're not going to understand it. See, your understanding is going to hold you down, because your understanding is, now let's look at the filter. I don't believe in myself. I don't like myself. I believe in fear. I believe in rejection. I believe in women are better than me. So that's the filter of understanding. That's not our understanding. Lucario, what say you, brother, on that real quick? I'm not real quick, but what say you on that, brother?
Yeah, so basically what we're trying to get you guys to understand is that when you don't have game or you don't understand the game, right? You're going to hear what we're saying, but you're going to filter it through your experience, your own experience that you've had up until now, right? And so what'll happen is that this is why there's going to be certain things that you're going to miss, because you can hear us say something, but you're going to interpret it or think about it differently based on your experience.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So for example, let's say like we tell you guys to, build sexual tension. Right? Or for example, we tell you guys be direct with women. So what most of you guys think being direct is walking up to a girl, tapping her on her shoulder and be like, hey, miss, I want to fuck you in the ass. That's what y'all think being direct is.
Right.
That's what y'all interpret when we say being direct. No, we're talking about being direct. We're saying you have a conversation with a woman, and within that conversation, you let the woman know exactly what you want to happen between you and her by the end of that conversation. That's what being direct is. So the key thing is conversation. Right. And so the thing is, so what happens when we tell you guys, be direct with women, you're like, Lucario, Miles, Steve, I went up to this girl and I told her that I wanted to fuck, and she looked at me like I was crazy. And it's like, you see what I'm saying? And that's what we're talking about.
Right. So young man, real quick. All right, let's knock 2 birds out of 1 stone. So this guy says, would you guys mind speaking on marriage? You see what I'm saying? What do you think is wrong with that statement?
He doesn't have the level of experience that you have.
No. See, that was your understanding of it. See what I'm saying? Right? But understanding will tell him Why are you thinking about marriage when you can't even get a woman? Why are you thinking about marriage when you don't have a relationship with yourself? Why are you thinking about marriage when you're not married to the game? You see what I'm saying? So the problem is that you guys out here, you are talking about things that, like, why talk about calculus and trigonometry when you can't even count to 10? You see what I'm saying, young man? And this is where these guys go wrong, because he shouldn't be talking about marriage. He should be talking about himself. Because we can, Lucario and I can easily talk about marriages, but what is going to help you when you don't have a relationship with yourself? How Lucario can say, yeah, Lucario can say marriage is great. I can say marriage is great, right? But it's from our perspective of game. To a person who doesn't have game, it's going to go over his fucking head, Lucario. What say you on this shit?
Right, because even if we're talking about marriage, what do you want to speak about marriage about? Because a lot of times what happens is most guys, you got to understand, most guys who are married are being run by their women.
Right. Hey, everybody put one. Hey, young man, hold on, caller. Everybody wave at him. Everybody. Can everybody put a 1 in the chat and say hi to the guy? Hey. Watch this. See, you want to see why grass-eating lions always want to chew grass? Because when they hear things about meat, they get mad. So we called this guy out on his bullshit, right, young man? Right?
Yeah.
And because he's in the femininity, you should remember, we knew this. Wait, again, let me use Lucario's belt because I don't want to get mine. Because we're always undefeated, we knew he was effeminate and red-pilled and broken, right? We knew that, right? And because of that, he is lashing out at us. Now, listen to what he's saying. All right, let's game it out. Everybody's sending 1 to him. Let's game it out because it's a teachable lesson. Let's look at what he's saying right here. Let me get to it real quick, Lucario. Yeah, here it is. So he's saying, prove yourself to me. Show me your wives and your receipts and everything like that. Now you want to know why it is not going to work? You want to know why? Okay. Oh, no, it's an educational moment because it's understanding of understanding. Okay?
Okay.
So you want to know why receipts don't work? And this, for all you red pill guys that are listening privately, we will explain to you why it doesn't work. Okay, young man, what kind of women do you like? Are you an ass man or titty man?
Ass.
Okay, do you like Taylor Swift? Do you like thin women like Taylor Swift, or you like big booty women?
Like in the middle.
Okay, so please understand, if I throw it Uncle Lucario, everybody has what they like. So okay, for me, Lucario, I don't find Taylor Swift sexually appealing because she got one of those stick, like just a straight line body, no curve, okay? But that's my preference. Lucario, you have a preference, right?
Right.
So how can I or Lucario judge me on my, okay, what if Lucario likes, not say he does, I'm just doing a Lucario analogy here. What if Lucario likes stick figure women, right, caller? And then he says, well, show me what you got, show me your receipt, okay?
Right.
And what happens if I show him a receipt of a woman with ass and titties, but he likes stick figure women? You know what you're gonna say? Ew, you got ugly women.
Exactly right. Exactly.
You can't get women. Right. So make that make sense, Lucario.
Right. What if I only like fat women? What if like that's my type? I only like fat women. You say, well, show me your girls, and I show you the fat chick. You're like, oh, you be fucking fat girls. Yeah, fat women. So what's the point of me showing you what I like when you're not me?
Right. And last but not least, before we kick him out of the room, he has a nerve to say, show me your field work. We're showing you our field work right now. That's why he's in the room, because he knows the field work we have works. You see what I'm saying? And that's why he's been in here for over an hour. An hour. You see what I'm saying? So now, with that being said, BK, now we can kick you out. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you. Get the fuck out. Now, but I was just using it as an example. You see what I'm saying, brother?
Yeah.
Do you see why losers win at losing?
Mhm.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
And you say, okay, and watch this. This guy says, what does it mean to be married to the game? What does that look like? Okay, that means that when motherfucker Lucario got into the game, he looked in that mirror and he says, I will love, cherish, honor, respect, obey, and I will never cheat on you. I will never dog you out or disrespect you to the fucking man in the mirror. That's what it means being married into the goddamn game.
Mhm.
That's what it means. But you guys say, no, I don't believe in you, and I'll cheat on you. I'll disrespect you. I'll look at red pill content and do everything I can to belittle ourselves. Akari, what say you to this guy asking about being married to the game?
Yeah, it's basically being loyal to yourself. You understand?
Loyal
That's
to yourself.
you know what I mean? That's really all about.
Loyal to yourselves, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so young man, you got any other questions before you let you go, buddy?
No.
All right, thank you, sir. Great call, great question, man. A+ for you, man. We'll throw you back in. Thank you for the call. All right, guys, lines are open. Jim, we got a call right here. Area code 512, sir. What's your name, sir? And how can we help you, sir? What's up?
Hey, Draper.
All right, sir, can you get off your speakerphone, please?
I hope I ain't on one.
Hey, sir, can you get off your speakerphone, please? All right, sir. Okay, sir, I'm going to ask you one time about
I'm
that.
off of it. There we go.
Okay,
there we go.
better. So how can I, okay. Oh, wait. Hold on, time a second. He said, I listened to one guy that says red pill. He says mostly the same stuff. Okay, wait. Sir, do you understand that we were before red pill, before looks maxing, before high status, high value man, being on your purpose, metal, and all that other shit? Do you understand that we were before the theory, guys?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can you? I know. Hold on, caller. Do you understand that, sir? Do you get that? So, do you understand what people do? You understand people steal our shit and regurgitate our shit. Do you understand that? And you say, what do you want to say to this guy? This ain't for him, dog.
He thinks it's the same thing because he's going from his limited understanding. And it's not the same thing. This is what we try to tell you. That listen, there's probably people who watch us and think we're red pill because they think we're saying the same shit they're saying, but we're not. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, when you have theory, you're gonna steal our shit. They steal our stuff. Remember, Lucario and I were doing this before there was a red pill. There was a thing, guys, before the internet and all that, there was a seduction community. We were doing it before then, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck you talking about, man?
That's a fact.
Right, look. Hey, look, Manuel, just don't say nothing else in this room again. Just shut the fuck up and you just get the fuck out. This ain't for you, buddy. All right, this ain't for you. But anyway, caller, how can you help you, buddy? What's up?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm winning Rome on the chat, but I've been in marriage for like 15 years. I'm in old school like y'all. We are back in the 80s and 90s. Like you said, it's a different fucking game when we grew up. You had to be true or honest, and you'd been in the fucking weeds where I came from. And anyway, with what you just said.
Okay, wait. Okay, young man, hold on. You know, everybody out here. Hold on 1 second. Shout out. Wait, you got to pause real quick because when people say ignorant ass shit, okay, people out there, on the street, okay, not book smarts. There's a saying on the street: the game is sold, not told. Lucas, you want to know why? Okay, nobody's asking you to get on the membership. Wait, Lucario. Lucario, can you pat yourself real quick, Lucario? Pat yourself real quick.
There you go. I'm patting myself.
You feel a gun? Where's the gun at?
I put a gun to Lucas' head and told him he had to.
Where's the gun at? Lucas, you want to know why the game is sold and not told? Hold on 1 second, calling. We got to educate ignorant people. Lucas, you can't do the free shit that we're telling you. Lucario and even goddamn April, myself, Zag, all the fellas give you free shit all the time and you can't even do the free shit. So why in the fuck, Lucas, would we give you the good shit? Huh, Lucas? So, Lucas, why don't you get off your lazy ass and get a second job, Lucas, and get some extra money? Or guess what, Lucas? Fuck you. How about that? Mario, what do you want to say to old Lucas that feels like we're trying to force him into a membership?
Yeah, Lucas, get your money up, fam. That's what we're gonna say. So get your money up, invest in yourself, so you get shit cracked.
Hey, Lacar, real quick. You know what pissed me off? Lacar, I used to suck at marbles like in the 70s when I used to play marbles and shit. Dig holes in marbles and shoot marbles, and I used to suck at it, right? So I used to ask my mother for money, and at one time she says, "No, I'm not giving you no money because you fucking suck at marbles, right?" So you know what, Lucario? Instead of me sitting around crying, I started to cut grass. I started to rake lawns to get rake leaves up and shit, or go to the commissary and bag groceries, so I get money so I can lose at marbles, Lucas. So if I can do it at a young age, what the fuck is your excuse, Lucas? Come on, Lucas. Fuck you, man. I can't stand losers, man. Sorry, Colin. What's up with you, man?
I'm in a 15-year marriage, you know, and we lost our friendship 5 years ago because I'd been providing, got us into a home.
Wait, what happened now? You in a who?
15-year marriage.
Okay, you're in a 15-year marriage, and she left you, yes?
No, not yet. But
Well,
I'm
no, sir.
I'm on the outs.
Okay, sir, listen to me. When I asked you she left you, the answer is yes. She's ready because she doesn't. Okay, come on, we got to be honest. So she left you, even though she's in the house. She left you. You just got a shell of the person. So, what is your question, buddy? How can we help you?
You know, this is damaging to the kids to see this.
No, it's not. It's not. Why would you say it's damaging to the kids?
They'll be all right.
Yeah, okay. No. What's damaging is that they don't see any leadership in you as a man, dude. You're not dead. The kids are not being damaged. The kids are looking at you and the lack of leadership that you have. That's going to be damaging. I don't know why you guys are around women that don't want to fuck with you. And why do y'all sit around and allow disrespect in your house? Okay, guess what? Let's use the car's analogy. Your wife, with her dirty, muddy ass shoes, have been stomping all over the house. What do you think you're teaching your kids when it comes to respect? So anytime someone comes in their life, don't have a standard. Let them just walk in and put mud all over my thing because that's what daddy's doing. So is it damaging to the kids, or are you damaging the kids?
Yeah. Showing them weakness. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, what's that?
I said yes, showing them weakness and submission, you know, trying to go along, get along, and
get along with what? No. Listen to Lucario. There ain't no go along, get along. Take your shoes off when you come into my place. Is that go along or get along? No, it's a standard.
Standard.
Right, and you don't have that. So for 15 years, when did y'all start having problems?
She finally got a job here, and then she started getting recognition.
How long ago?
3-4 years.
Right.
And it just ended too sweet. Yeah.
So where was the standard? Okay. All right. So, okay. You understand Lucario and I have been in long-term relationships, yes?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that because when you get this game, one fuck up, not only are you gone, you're forgotten. I don't think you understand the game, though. Yeah, because y'all guys don't understand this. The moment you fuck up, you're gone and forgotten. Because you have 1 foot in and 1 foot out the door. You're not getting special treatment for disrespecting me or walking through Lucario's house with muddy shoes.
So I'm confused. So you said that when your wife got a job, things started changing?
Yes.
Like how? What changed?
The friendship.
The what?
I don't know if it was our friendship.
The friendship. What do you mean the friendship? What type?
I don't know, the connection.
So that's what I'm saying. What does that mean? When you're saying the friendship and the connection, what does that mean in practical terms? Like, so if I was watching you guys live, what is happening differently?
Yes, sir.
Trust. I had trust in her. I had faith that she was with me. And
why?
Once.
No, but that's what I'm saying. What is that? Okay, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is okay. I'll give you an example. Before my wife had a job, she would cook at 6 o'clock. She would clean up at 8, and then she would have sex with me at 10. But now that she got a job, she's not cooking anymore, and we haven't had sex in 3. Like, what is specifically happening?
Hostility and judgment and ridicule for every action.
What are you talking? Okay, what hostility? What are we talking about?
Anger in the eyes. You see when you look at somebody and they have a hatred or anger.
Okay,
and you cannot control their anger.
No. Wait. Okay, what does she do? See, you're just talking in figuratively. We need literal things. So literal means she was angry with me, and because of her anger, she took this action. She threw a pot at me. She started cursing at me. She punched me. She walked out the house. Like, what happened, bro?
I mean, every action that I do is wrong. And then there is a threatening and to make me leave, and that she has a lawyer, and that they are compiling evidence with cameras and stuff with all over the house, which I know I've been watched since cameras, so I act accordingly. And with shamanist Buddhism and stuff, I've really centered my fucking anger. So I'm able to.
No, wait. Fuck Buddha. Don't bring Buddha in this. Wait. Let me get this straight.
And Jesus Christ, I mean, I'm always everything.
Stop.
Yeah, God bless y'all for your work.
Leave. Like, shout to Zach. Leave God, Jesus, Yahweh, Buddha, elephants, flowers, dolphins out of this. Leave all that shit out of this. Why don't you take? You see, this is your problem, young man. This is your problem. You want to put everything on God, Jesus, Buddha, Yahweh, elephants, flowers, dolphins, and everything else, but you don't want to put it on the fact that you're not a man. You're not a man. And and she's lashing out because she's sick and tired of you acting effeminate. Women are always going to act out when you are the bottom bitch, young man. They're going to act out. They don't want to be masculine. She wants to be in her femininity. And listen to you. You want to go to Buddha and you want to meditate? How the fuck is meditation going to make her see you any other way? Tell me. When you go Aum, how is that going to make her change her stance on you, big guy? Think about it. How?
Well, my reactions to situations in the present moment is
Sir, how is that going to... Okay, if Lucario and I were walking in the Serengeti or the jungle, right, and we ran into a fucking lion, do you think us crossing our legs, closing our eyes, and going Aum is going to stop that lion from fucking us up?
No, being in the present moment, being aware of the lion and taking action without emotion,
No, we're fucked. Hey, we're fucked. But in your world, you think that meditating is going to change her mind on how she sees you. Do you see what I'm saying? She's saying, she's saying to you is that you are weak in my eyes, okay? Because in your world, you believe you deserve it. In your world, you believe this is what relationships are like. In your world, you justify her disrespect because you're scared of losing her. And you guys think because you walk away that you have failed. And that's why y'all get played by women, because her manipulation and her dominance is so precise that she doesn't fucking even like you, more or less respect you, because you don't respect yourself.
Yeah, I do not prioritize. I have any priorities. I'm always serving other people's priorities. And
how long you been? Wait. How long have you been listening to us for?
I just found you guys today.
Okay, and you know what? Welcome home. Okay, welcome home. Okay, and listen, young man, Listen, here's what Lucario, I will tell you. There is nothing wrong with you, okay? So stop fucking blaming yourself, okay? There's nothing wrong with you, okay? You just don't know the game. That's all, okay, buddy? We need you to stop beating yourself up, okay? We need you to stop. Listen. You can love your children from your other apartment. You can love your children from other places. Does that make any sense?
Yes.
And what we're saying to you, I know you're not going to grasp this concept before I throw it Uncle Lucario, is that the reason why you're winning and losing is because you don't see the alternatives of being in a place of disrespect is doing more damage to you than good, Lucario.
Yeah, so because what I'm hearing is that there's a disconnect between you and your wife right now. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm trying to get to the specifics, but you're giving me very vague answers as to what's been happening. So I need at least give me one example of something that's going on that you don't like that's happening with you and your wife.
It's okay. Just one thing, buddy. It doesn't have to be major.
Yeah, just because in order for us to help you, we need to know what's actually happening to determine, you know what I'm saying, where this situation's at. But you're not even telling us.
Yeah, don't give us. You don't have to give us anything heavy, okay? Just something where you feel that is disrespectful. Just give us something.
Don't take all day.
I believe these relationships outside of the home with the opposite sex that have been fulfilling her void of my taking my true role.
Wait. Are you saying that she's seeing other people?
I believe she's building relationships with other people.
Okay. Well, how do you believe? Okay.
And shout out to my dude Boss Mac in the chat. That's what's up.
Hey man, you know what? Hey, like we always say, man.
Shout out to Boss Mac in the building.
Hey, shout out to Boss. I wish I could have a bless that bitch for our dog right there. The one and only Boss Mac Top Soil in the building, man. Much love and respect to the guys with Zag as well. Guys, subscribe to that motherfucker that we. Hold on 1 second, caller. Subscribe to that motherfucker. Cold motherfucker in the game right there.
That's a fact.
Mac Top Soil on this motherfucker. All right, caller. So how do you figure she's doing that to you, buddy? Talk to us.
Just seeing the work environment that she's at, especially the clothing that she chooses to wear.
Okay.
The different relationships that it seems to be building there.
What? Okay, you're saying different. What? Okay, but we're asking you. Okay, when did this start happening?
You know, right after she started working there.
Okay.
And I started saying, you work in a factory, you know, why are you wearing this, your tits and your ass hanging out?
Okay.
That's a simple question, but that turned into, I have no trust, and then it just spiraled out of that control.
Okay. Oh, you got the car. You go first on that one.
Okay. So how often do you guys have sex?
Oh, now I'm paying attention now, man. I don't.
You said what?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You get it.
Shit, it's been fucking a year now.
So you haven't had sex in a year?
Yep.
And how often were you having sex when y'all was having sex?
Weekly, you know, a lot.
So like a few times a week?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So this is the thing. So it sounds like that she's cheating and she's losing interest in the relationship with you.
Yeah. Okay, so young man, you're new here. So what we always teach myself, the great Boss Mac, Gary K. Zag in 1950, Mr. Lucario, Miles, Dre, and Rosebud. As you listen to us, we always teach y'all this thing about putting your feelings in your pocket. You can never go into a relationship with an effeminate woman as an effeminate man, you got to have your emotions in your pocket. See, you're not, because you're in love with her and feel connected to her. You don't know how to let her go because you're hurting right now. And listen, we're not knocking you for the pain you're going through. Okay, buddy, I know you're going through some shit. You see what I'm saying, buddy? And this is, and we're not.
And I'm staying for the kids. I mean, I'm here.
No.
You shouldn't stay. That's what we're trying to say. You shouldn't stay for the kids. You should get the fuck up out of there, and you still take care of your kids. But why you don't need to be in the relationship.
Yeah, you can't. Okay, if you want to do anything for the kids, okay, the best thing you could do is leave the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because okay, what I would do, again, we can't tell you we're doing this, but I would just game it out.
Right.
If the car and I had not Car and I have kids together, if we had relations with kids, I had to make sure I say that, and we're having problems with our women, not only are we going to remove ourselves, we're going to go and prepare ourselves for child support. We're gonna game this out. So we're going to go ahead and remove ourselves out of this situation. We're going to go to the family court, go ahead and establish child support, and set it up that way. Because what people don't understand is when two people are not getting along in the household, your kids are like sponges, and y'all understand this. They soak up everything that they see, and they think that is actually life, because mommy and daddy is going to teach me how to be either a good woman or a good man. So if you have girls, you're teaching your girls that if they get around a man that is mean, harmful, and threatening, to stay in there and take the abuse. But if you have boys, you're teaching them to stay in and be like daddy, sleep on the couch, let mommy dog them out, because that's love. So as a man and a leader, and that's what you'll learn as long as you keep listening to us, that the most honorable thing you could do for yourself is take yourself out of that situation first. Yeah. Because that's only layer one, because there's so many other layers that you have got to learn. But right now, you're in a bad relationship, and you're in a bad situation with a woman that doesn't respect you. And here's the thing, Lucario's right. Again, see the reason why we try not to talk about what women are doing with other men and other things like that, if you're in a relationship and you're hurting, is because what we always try to tell you guys, this is why y'all should never be in love. This is why when you see Lucario and I love ourselves, and I'm going back, I'm gonna use, because Lucario said the most dopest analogy. I ain't fuck with him. He won today, but I'm gonna use his analogy by the door thing and muddying your shoes. Because Lucario and I love ourselves, we're saying that we ain't loving you. You're gonna love us and respect us because we have the game, right? But when you love a woman, young man, the problem is, we always say you love your mom, love your dog, because those are unconditional things, because women are going to come in and go out of your life, and they're going to tell you they love you all the time. Now, watch this, young man. In the 15 years, there was one point that she was telling you she loved you, right? Right?
Yes, sir.
And there was one point she told you she cared about you as you and her versus the world and all other shit, right?
Right.
And that's why we tell y'all got to stop that on paper Hallmark love bullshit. Because every woman that says they love you are going to disrespect you when you don't love yourself. That's why the game is so important. And that's why you being in love is a bad thing, because now look what's building up. You're hurting. And now you're building up, who is she talking with? Why is she dating or talking to someone else? And we don't want you in that position. I don't want you to be angry and mad at her and do something. I'm not saying you're going to do something. But if you watch the news, a lot of guys do things to women because of love.
Right.
Right. Yeah. And that's what we're saying. That's why we're trying to teach you guys, y'all got to stop loving these fucking women. You need them to love you. Stop that love shit. Because love has put you in a position that you're doing damage to yourself. And you're allowing her to do damage to you. Lucario, you have the floor, sir.
Yeah, and the thing is, don't use your kids as an excuse to stay. You understand? Now, again, I don't like to tell people whether to stay or not stay, but what we're saying is this: is that we're giving you we're putting everything out on the table so you can actually see it. So what we're saying is this, right? Is that if I'm married to a woman,
we need to be having sex, because if we ain't having sex, I'm not gonna be married to her. We get a divorce. Just like for example, if you own a company and the employees aren't doing their job, you understand what I'm saying? They got to get fired, because part of being in a relationship is work on both ends, man and woman. So if you're not doing your part of a relationship, then you got to get fired. So it's the same thing. If I'm with a woman and she's not having sex with me, I'm not going to be in that relationship. We're not going to be doing this, right?
Hey, caller. Let me share about Lakara and us and these motherfuckers that had this game. Let me tell you. Hey, we have women, right, young man? And guess what? Let a woman move differently and she's gone. Mm. Hey, young man, I'm not even saying sex. Listen to me, young man. Let a woman, okay, let's say a woman meets Lucario, right? And let's say her behavior is the letter 1, okay? She's 1111111 that gets on his roster, okay, young man? The moment she starts to go to the letter A, a color, a shape, she's fucking gone. Mm-hmm. Because the moment she shifts her behavior and feels like she can do that to me, Boss Mac, Lucario, Miles, Zag, she's fucking gone. That means that's saying that, okay, well, I respect Lucario and I can't walk in his house with no shoes. But once I give Lucario some pussy, I can walk in with muddy feet and he's going to keep me around. No, man. A woman needs to know with a man that she has one every day. And guys, I know this is going to sound crazy, but hey, these motherfuckers with game know what I'm talking about. Every day a woman should wake up and say, is this the day Lucario's going to get rid of me? Is this the day Zach's going to move for me? Is this the day that I'm going to get replaced? Because if I'm not on my A fucking game, you're gone. We don't accept anything than 100, young man. You see what I'm saying? Anything less than 100 cannot be tolerated by a king, an emperor, or a man. Because that's saying, what does that say about me? If I let you if I'm on my A game, right? And you're giving me C results, what does that say about me and my leadership? Mm-hmm. Do you see what I'm saying, young man? And this is
it's the same way in my work too, man. I risk my life. I risk my life from day one of working. I do dangerous shit.
Wait. What do you mean risk your life? Wait, stop. What do you mean?
You talking about his job?
Oh wait, what do you mean risk? Wait. What is your job? Wait, what is your job where you risk your life?
I do underwater construction, and I've been a diver in the Navy and all kinds of
shit. But young man, that's a choice you made, yes?
That's a choice I made. I make it, but I'm just saying, I risk my life. I put myself out there.
No, we can't.
Priorities in front of mine.
No, we can't say stop. We've got to stop doing that. Lucario and I, all men, the moment we walk out our doors, we all risk our lives, okay? We don't know what car's coming around the corner or whatever. We all risk our lives. So we've got to stop feeling that's a victim thing right there, young man, okay? Don't say that, buddy, okay? Because every man that's listening to this show, every moment that you go outside your door, hell, even walk around the corner of your house, you're risking your life in something, okay? So we can't talk like that because that's not manly, okay? Because then you're trying to be a victim. You're trying to say, I risk my life and it's not fair that I go out there and risk my life and she's out doing this. No. What y'all have to understand is that women are allowed to do whatever the fuck they want, okay, young man? I know this is gonna suck, okay?
I'll tell you how my first marriage ended. I come back from overseas doing all that shit and taking all my buddies to the whorehouses and the titty bars and making sure, and I could always go do my thing and that. But I come back, my wife in the Navy gave me chlamydia.
Well, no. But I'm just saying that you just repeated the same thing. What I'm saying is that at the end of the day, that we've got to wake up to the realization that as a man, this is how cold we are as a game. We don't give a fuck what women do. Either they're gonna follow our program or there's the door.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, that's it. The end. The end.
Oh, the end.
No, and then look, watch this. No yelling, no screaming, no arguing, no marriage counseling. You're either going to follow or there's the fucking door. The end. And you know what? You know what, young man? They fucking love it because they're not used to men doing that and talking that way. Does that make any sense?
Yes, sir.
Lakari, you got it, brother.
Yeah, so Cole, at the end of the day, man, is that you gotta figure out what you want and think of you first.
Yes.
Stop thinking about, well, I'm
3
gonna
wives, and they all have to have dual citizenship to another country.
You said what?
Wait, you have to do what? So
say it again.
So I want 20 wives, and they all have to be from a different country that I can get a dual citizenship.
No, buddy. Listen, no. You just need to stop thinking 20 wives and be one fucking man.
Yeah, stop thinking about women for a second.
Yeah, stop thinking about
yourself
and be one fucking man. That's the problem. It doesn't. Okay, listen. Your problem is gonna be like this. It doesn't matter if you go to the island of Zamunda, or it doesn't matter if you're on Mars, Venus, or Jupiter, or the planet of. Look, I don't give a fuck where you go. I don't give a fuck.
My dumb ass is still gonna be there.
You're right. Because if she's blue, orange, or purple, guess what? They're still gonna dog you out because they're gonna see you at right. And that's the truth, man. You can't listen. Dude, you can't run away from you. That's the problem. Dude, you can't. Lucario.
Yeah, so focus on yourself first. You understand? And focus on being a father. You understand? And so what it is that when you're in this situation, you got to say, okay, is this situation that I'm in with my wife something I want or I don't want? If it's something you don't want, then you move on. If it's something you do want, then keep doing what you've been doing. But you got to check in with yourself and figure that shit out.
Yeah, but you got to know your why. See, the thing about myself and Lucario knows I have game. We know our whys. We stand on it. And we are willing to lose it. We're willing to listen, young man. I'm sure Lucario is going to smile right now because the motherfuckers with game, you know what I'm talking about. Young man, there have been women that have everything right, perfect. They do everything right, and they do all these good things, but they fuck up. They have this one thing. They do 9 things right, but there's that one fucked up thing that we cannot have in our kingdom. And we're like this. You know what? You know what? We're talking to this, man. There's got to be a way. I gotta let her go. Hey, listen, young man, listen. She's got 9 things right, but there's one fucked up, disrespectful thing that she's doing. And guess what? We gotta let her go, dog. And it fucking sucks. I'm being honest. It fucking sucks. But we gotta let her go for the betterment of our kingdom. We cannot bring poison.
Yeah, right. We've given up on that.
What? No, you haven't given. No. Love. Okay, right now, listen. Right now, love is blinding you. Okay, you're right now. You're hurt. You're broken, and your love for her, because your anger is make you see something different. Okay, right now you're
I'm broke. That's the funny thing. I turned over all my money too. That's
no. It's no. It's okay. Okay, listen. Lucario and I telling you right now, everything is okay. Okay, everything's okay. Okay, all right.
Well, I know.
All right. So what we're saying is this: is that what you got to do is get some coaching on the back end, because we can't talk about your personal stuff. But the question is, you have to ask yourself, do you want to continue to live this life, which is your right, or you don't?
Right.
Right. That's it. But what are you going to do? Because it's not saying I don't want to live this life anymore. The question is, what are you going to do to learn how to stop living that life? And that's what I'm saying. Get with Lucario or myself, No Diddy, and learn, or not. But that's all we can say for you. We can't change you overnight. You know what I mean, buddy?
I ain't scared of mirrors. That's why I called. I appreciate it, man. And it's been real. And
So what would be the first thing? Okay, for everything we're saying, what would be the first thing you need to do if you were gaming it out?
Make some priorities for me.
By doing what?
Go.
By doing what?
Figuring out the financial situation for
myself.
Be secure whenever.
No. Watch it. Do you live by your parents, or do you have any friends?
No.
Okay, no, it's cool. Can you get your own place?
Yeah.
Okay. Game it out. The first thing you got to do is, okay, all right, we're going to have to get this guy. I'm sorry. We got a weird guy in here. Let's kick him out. All right. Anyway, so what we're saying is that what is important is I want you to think it through. You've got to get away from the shit that's hurting your children. So you've got to think about not only getting your own place, but you've got to get to a family lawyer to go ahead and prepare for tomorrow by setting up child support. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Does that make sense?
Because total sense.
Because as a man, and the car would tell you, order is everything. We just don't stay in the now. We already know 5 or 10 moves ahead. Right.
Before talking to you guys, my idea was to go see some medicine men and have a little fucking.
Wait. What you mean? Go in to TP and have some fucking smoke and sit there and take your clothes off and close your eyes? When you say a medicine man? Wait a second. Did you say a medicine man?
Peyote and fucking check that fucking reality. Oh,
wait. Hold on. Wait. I need you to shoot me in the back of Mama Dubla Bagaba. Did you say that your thought was to go see a medicine man?
Go to the nation. Go to the Indian nation.
Wait.
The peyote.
So you were gonna go to
show them my fucking ancestry coming
down.
down.
You were gonna go to a Indian. You would go to a Indian plantation. What do they call? Not a plantation. What do they call the Indian reservation? You were gonna go to you gonna go to a reservation, and you gonna go get in the tent, and then they're gonna give you something to drink, and then pour some, and then get the fire going. And be like, hey, and you were gonna sit there and think that that's gonna change a woman. I was like, no, car, fuck you,
change my perspective of reality.
Fuck you, Lakari. No, I'm dead. No. Wait. Seriously though, how are you?
Dude, I usually do it on my own. That's what I say. I do that shit to myself. I'm fucking going.
How many
through the fucking galaxy?
Wait.
Some of that
how
shit.
How many times have you done this?
By myself, a ton.
Okay,
I can't
so
even count.
So
I've been through this fucking space.
No. How many? Okay, how old are you?
You did 45.
Okay, so let me ask you a kindergarten question. You went to the reservation 12 to 20 times, and you.
No, I went to the fucking streets and got
wherever you went, you went to motivate. You said Buddha, reservations, motivations, closing your eyes, saying Aum and all this other stuff, and you're still the same person. So when are you gonna?
No, I'm different.
No, you're still the same person. So when are you gonna wake up and realize that fluffy shit doesn't work? There's no such thing as a quick fix. There's no such thing as a quick fix to a broken man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a peace pipe. Yeah, I think it was a peace pipe. Did they? Yeah. Did they? Hey, there you go. I mean, say, hey, did they put some sticky icky or something in that peace pipe? You're like, oh, I see. I'm a starlight moon clover, Lucario. Yeah, I can see me. Oh wow. Oh, young man, is that what happened?
No, I just boiled up a fucking half ounce of mushrooms and drank them all. I smoked DMT or ketamine until I fucking K-hole.
How is mushrooms going to stop her from disrespecting you?
Oh, she hates it. She comes into those trips like fucking Genghis Khan.
Oh my God. All right, young man, look, okay. So, all right, we're going to let you go, buddy, but seriously, either you get some coaching, get some help. No. Listen, I keep telling you, we're trying to show you a thing called meat. You either are going to eat the meat or keep chewing the grass. That's it. So if you like the taste of grass, keep doing what you're doing and hang out with the bunny rabbits and all the grass-eating animals, or you can come over and hang out with the meat eaters and learn the game and fucking have a standard, man. All right.
Right.
Oh, because that meat tastes so good over here. Oh my God. Hey, especially when they cook it for us. All right, buddy. So you have our information and go in and holler at one of us and we got you, okay, buddy? But keep listening, okay, man?
I will. Thank you.
I'm
glad I met you.
Hey, no. We got you, man. We got you. Good job, okay, buddy? and we'll throw you back in.
Bless you. Good
All right,
job
man.
on your work, man.
All right, man. Peace out, man. He's like, man, the car. We got another call. Area code 802, sir. What's your name and what's your question? How can we help you? 802.
Hello.
Yes. What is your name, sir? And what's your question? How can we help you?
Hello. Yeah, this is Henry from Vermont, 29 years old.
Wait, you're saying your name is Andrea?
No, Henry.
Oh, Henry. What the fuck? Okay, Henry, how can we help you, buddy?
Yeah, I have a question here. So I want to know if what I'm texting this woman is leading her.
No, it's not. But go ahead.
Okay. So
where's my belt at? I can't find my belt. Go ahead. It's not. But go ahead. Let's read it. Let's hear it.
Okay. So it's on a dating app, Tinder. So I said hello, and she said hi, and then I said, following your step, I would like to take you on an ice cream date in Burlington to get to know me in an intimate way. Here's my number. Call me. And then she texted me. And then
what did she text you?
She texted me. Hold on, let me go to the text. She said, "Is this, the lady name?" And she said, "Yeah."
She said, "Is this what?"
Oh, she said hi, and I said, "Is this Emily?" And she said, "Yes." And then I said, "Emily, we can meet at Ben & Jerry tomorrow at 5 p.m. I would rather you wear something in black tomorrow."
Okay, sir. Okay, you said that. Keep going.
She said, "I work until 5. And then I said, "Okay, no problem. We can move it to Tuesday at 7 p.m. But on Monday at 11, hit me up or call me and let me know if we're on for Tuesday at 7 p.m.
You told her,
okay.
You told her to call
And
you
then,
on.
then
stop,
she.
Stop.
Then I said, "Are we still on for tomorrow at 7 p.m.?"
Stop.
She said, "Yes. Sorry, I go to lunch at 12, and there's no."
Chill. Wait.
Oh, my bad.
Shut the fuck up, man. God damn. When did you tell her to call you? What day did you tell her to call you on Monday? What day was that?
That was on Sunday. I told her to call me on Monday.
Okay, you told her. Okay, so you said, let's do all this stuff and then call me on Monday. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever grilled before? Now, please understand, Licari already beat me, guys. He already beat me. I'm just trying to catch up. Have you ever grilled before?
No.
Okay, wait, where are you from?
From Jamaica.
Okay, I thought you sounded like you were about to say Kenya. So you're from Jamaica. So you eat a lot of curry goat, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you never had grilled curry goat on the grill?
Nah, not really. We cook it in a pot.
Okay, so what do you eat over there? What do you eat in Jamaica?
Jerk chicken, rice and peas.
All right, jerk chicken.
You're right about the curry goat, but I never grilled it.
So you ever had grilled jerk chicken?
Yes.
And you want to know why it tastes so good and spicy? What do you think they do to the jerk chicken before they grill it?
They marinate it.
Ooh, hold that thought. They marinate it, right? Do they just be like, "Hey, man, get the chicken over here and just throw the bitch on the motherfucking grill," right? Right?
Yeah.
No, they marinate it, right? So, with me saying what I'm saying, where do you think you went wrong?
I didn't marinate it.
Oh, can you clap that, Lucario? So what did you say?
So she said, yes, sorry, I go to lunch at 12. She said, yes, sorry, I go to lunch at 12 and there's no service at work. I said, all right, see you soon. And she sent an heart emoji.
Okay, and what's your question?
Oh yeah, I would say. So the question was basically, I wanted to know if I'm like what I'm texting this woman, if it was actually leading her.
Okay,
so she's saying that she's coming on the date.
How long have you been listening to us for?
For a while.
Wait. Down. He said 2 years. Wait.
Oh my God. Oh man.
Get this straight. You're telling us you've been listening to us for 2 fucking moons. And and this is your question. Where did we go wrong? Why do you hate us so much? Where did we go wrong?
No, well, you didn't go wrong. I was just wondering if I was actually doing the right thing.
Wait, but you've been listening. Okay. Do I need to play what do I say about action? Do I need to play about action? Do I need to play it for you? Okay, 1 second, Lucario. Hold on.
Mandment number 3. Action equals truth. If she calls you and says what's up and doesn't have an action behind it, she's not interested. Move on to the next one. Stop cupcaking. Are you asexual? If she doesn't put an action behind a statement, force an action by making.
Okay, if she doesn't put an action behind a statement, what do we do?
Charger.
Did you just hold on? Wait, sir. Do you have a handicap? Wait, I'm sorry. Do you have a handicap or mental disability? I'm sorry. You on the spectrum?
No.
Okay. Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Did you just hear what was just played?
Yes.
No. If she doesn't give you an action, you force an action. So if she sent you a heart emoji, what should you be doing right now?
She should be doing that.
Wait.
You said what she should be. She should be doing right now.
Wait, no. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna slow it down again. Okay. Can you understand what I'm saying right here?
Yeah.
Okay. If a woman doesn't have an action behind a statement, you force an action. So when she sent you the heart emoji, what should you do next?
Force an action.
Clap down, Lucario. Complicated. So, what do you want to do now, buddy?
Okay. So,
what action do you want to force right now? Now, she said she can go on a date with you, right? She can go on a date, right?
Yeah, she said she's coming at 7.
Okay, so what action do we want to force on her to kind of marinate that jerk chicken?
Mm-hmm. Well, I already told her to wear black, so I was gonna look forward to that.
Okay. What, hey, here, I'm gonna give you a clue. What do women do all day with their phones? Right, which means what action can you force her to do?
Oh, yeah. Tell her to take a photo of herself and send it to me what she's doing right now.
Because of what? So you could tell her what?
So
it's why I look forward to giving you a hug and a kiss on our date.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Y'all have got to stop acting passive.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Right, and I appreciate the heart, but I want something better than the heart. Send me a photo of yourself, right? So I can tell you why I look forward to give you an extra hug and an extra kiss on our date tonight.
Okay.
And watch the game on top of the game. When she sends you the photo, you can say, hold up, I didn't ask for a sexy ass photo. Take this back. Because you're only going to get one hug and one kiss from me. I never said you'll get more than one hug and kiss. Take that photo back. Send me another photo. I want a regular photo to get one hug and kiss. Who do you think I am? Do you think I'm going to give you more hugs and kisses just because you sent me something sexy? You see that right there? That's game on top of game. Because it's going to be like, oh, shit. Do you see that, young man?
Mm-hmm.
That's how the game works. See, hey, look. I don't like jerk chicken because I know that. Hey, Lucar, you eat that shit. You from the islands?
No, I don't like jerk chicken either.
Oh wait, look, aren't you from the islands, motherfucker?
Yeah, I don't really be in jerk chicken like that.
Hey, all you island guys get mad at that motherfucker. But anyway, do you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's the game. You want to lead her to the action, and then you put a little flavor or jerk chicken or a little spices on the flavor to set yourself up for hugs and kisses. Does that make any sense?
Makes sense.
Right. So we just gamed it out for you. But that's why you guys got to learn the game. Because remember, You're understanding. That's why you need Lucario. That's why you need to go to the dating apps with Lucario and April MC. That's why you need to talk to us, because you can't figure it out yourself until you learn the game, young man. I think you jerk sauce. I'm sorry. That was, excuse me. Yeah, because Lucario, see, hey, look, since this motherfucker below me ain't doing that shit, he would have jerk sauce. He want to talk about fucking carpet and shit, but he can't tell me jerk sauce. Make me look dumb and shit. That was the jerk sauce on the text message. Does that make sense, buddy?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, so do that right now. Not now, but do that. But, you know, let her know. You know, thank you for the heart emoji. Send me a photo of yourself so I can tell you why I look forward to seeing you and give you an extra hug and a kiss. Then when she sees the photo, then you want to play with the pussy a little bit. Sexual tension. Talk shit. Hey, hey, wait, what the fuck is this? Like, what is this? Wait. Do you have access to voice message or video?
The
Horn, Lucario. How are you going? You've been listening for 2 years, and Lucario for 2 years. Don't we keep telling you put that flavor? You said
I was saying that I was trying to send a voice note, but the app that you texting thing I was using, it was failing to send the message.
All right, well that's fine. Just send her that and then talk shit to her. When she sends you the photo, talk shit about the photo, not in a rude way, but tell her I didn't ask for anything sexy and stuff. You're like, who do you think I am? See, you know how women are with guys, like, what are you touching me for? Who do you think I am? You think I'm that kind of girl? Well, that's what I'm saying. You want to flip the script because it's going to make her laugh. It's going to make her laugh because she's so used to saying that to guys. Guess what? That she never heard a guy say that shit back to her. And that's going to be the fun, flirty banter. Who do you think I am? Do you think I'm easy? Do you think you get more than one hug or kiss from me? Hell no, I'm not that kind of guy. What do you take me for? Easy? That's banter. That's flirting. Okay, Lucario, would say you.
Yeah, so caller, the at the end of the day, man, is just you gotta learn how to flirt and build sexual tension more. That's basically
yes.
Oh, I was being plain.
Yeah, you gotta take the stick out of your ass. Take the stick out of your ass. You gotta be more fun and playful, okay? You're just being very robotic, you know, in your Jamaican way. Hey yo, what are you doing? How are you? Let us go play and go hang out. That's how you sound, dog. So you gotta ease up a little bit, okay, buddy?
All right,
so you got this. So mark this. It's gonna be the 2 hour and probably the 25-minute mark. Go back, listen to that, send her that text message. She sends you the photo, then double back and hit her with the next right hook. Then you've already got established what? You already established hugs and kisses when you see her versus what do you do for a living and a bunch of boring conversation, okay?
Okay.
All right?
All right.
So we'll throw you back in. Any other questions you have for Lucario?
No question.
Okay. Then we'll throw you back in. All right, we're about to wrap this up. Lucario, all right, that's it. Good on calls. So Lucario, what you got going on, brother? What you got going on?
So guys, make sure that you guys go to shoplucario.com, badboymembership.com. Make sure that you guys, hit us up for the online dating consultations. You feel what I'm saying? Because you guys need it. I'm telling y'all are missing out on getting shit popping on these online dating sites because you are not doing the stuff correctly. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys hit us up, hit myself and April up so we can make that happen for you.
Right. And when you hit Lucario up and the first lady April up, or you get at the Man Mindset or either one of us, you see understanding of understanding was a prime example. Most of y'all didn't even see what Lucario was talking about with that young man. Because we saw the moves. You guys just see the date. We go beyond the date. We see the hugs, we see the kisses, we see the blushing, we see the laughter. So we want to put her in that mode of thinking before she even goes on a date. So she knows what is about to happen that is going to be outside of questions and everything. So guys, Lucario, you said go ahead and point at the bottom where you get Lucario. This way. There you go. There you go. That way. Yes.
Shoplucario.com. Get that shit cracking.
Right.
We do that.
Right.
And badboymembership.com.
Yeah. And all my guys, we will see you guys at 9 o'clock Eastern tonight, guys. We're going to chop up the game 9 East, guys. So make sure you subscribe to Lucario, subscribe to ourselves, guys. We will see y'all later on. We are